And hello, everyone. Welcome back to Attack the Talk. I'm your host, AJ. And we are live, as our good friend likes to go ahead and say. Hopefully we get Josh in chat today. I'm going to go ahead and manifest it.
I miss you, Josh.
We have our friends live in chat. We have the beautiful Ronnie is live in chat with us. She was the #1 chatter. She had the crown for all but 10 seconds before Tish stole it. And Tish beat Jacob. What's up, Tish?
You got a taste, Ronnie.
And speaking of Jacob, Jacob is live in chat with us. Jacob is here. He said, yo! Rip to the go, Aussie, for real. Yeah.
R.I.P. Mr.
That is
Osborne.
news that hit the waves this week, and yeah. And for anybody that's seen his final performance, and it's beautiful. And if you haven't seen it, go ahead and watch it. There were moments where the crowd was in tears. It's crazy to think that a rock legend, and Ozzy Osbourne is gone, but he had Parkinson's and something that he was dealing with for a long while. And I'd have to go ahead and do some fact checking, but I'm pretty sure I heard something where he was diagnosed at the age of 29. He passed away at the age of 76. And Zach is gone again. Zach is back. Zach will just be blinking throughout the episode. So don't mind little technical issues that we got there.
You guys would thank Coda for that one.
And Zach's gone again.
Right when that happened. Right when you said it.
Jacob says, where'd I watch it? You can just find it on YouTube, I believe.
He was diagnosed in 2003.
Ooh.
And he revealed it in January 2020.
Oh, well, 2003. So then he definitely wasn't, I don't think, at the age of 29.
Yeah.
Definitely not. Math right there. But yeah, so rest in peace to absolute legend. And yeah, definitely check out that last performance. And again, to my understanding, that the family knew that it was, close to that time. So they wanted to have this final performance for him so he can really just, I believe, soak it all in one last time. But also his daughter was proposed to live on the stage. And it's something that I know the family wanted him to be a part of, to be able to witness and see that. So...
Coda.
Bro, don't get near that snack, Blue. You're about to learn a really hard lesson. I'm going to let you learn.
Also, we have doggies in the pod today.
They wanted to let themselves be known.
So the dogs are here. And Ronnie says Zebra Cakes is dead in a ditch.
Barker, so.
Yeah.
Zebra Cakes is dead in
Zebra
a ditch.
Cakes is dead in a ditch. No, Zebra Cakes is alive and well.
Tish is out here pulling out her second account.
FaZe, what's up? What's up? Hello, guys. How you doing? Welcome. And hopefully you're all well.
Hi.
But yeah, so it's Wednesday, y'all. It's freaking hump day, and I hope that you guys are having a great week so far. You guys know what we do here. We talk Attack on Titan, so we are going to continue on with our breakdowns and our discussions about the journey of Attack on Titan. We are currently discussing Season 4, and we are going to be wrapping up Episode 10. I'm excited for that. It'll be just a small portion that we go ahead and we cover. So the podcast may or may not be, short, or we might be yapping for a while. Honestly, it's kind of up to you guys in chat.
Yeah.
Go ahead and let us know what you guys want us to go and talk about in terms of topic of, AOT, and any questions and stuff. And FaZe says, you talking about AOT? Yeah, that's what we do, man. And we have Ader in chat. What up? He says, yo, it's Josh. Wish I could tune in, but I'm at work. And guess what, Josh? I'm going to go ahead and say this right now. Play, whenever you can, the start of this podcast, of this stream. And I manifested that shit. I manifested that shit.
Go back literally 6 minutes.
I know that you say you got to go. And you say, yo, it's Josh.
Did you manifested you?
But I said... Right at the start of the podcast, I was like, "We are live," and
you said, "Hopefully, Josh joins us."
Hopefully, Josh joins us live.
He said the magic words in the magic order to summon the magic Josh.
I know.
Yeah. So that's kind of crazy, actually. I did not think that was gonna happen, but yeah. So what's up, Josh? Hopefully, that's right. We are live. So hopefully, you're having a good day at work, man. But appreciate you, and then pop in whenever you can, man. Go ahead and join in on the discussion and all that stuff. Miss you guys. Been busy. Yeah, man, it's good.
Yeah, took that crown real quick, huh?
Busy. I know, for real. Damn, he took that #1 crown.
Because he got that veteranship.
Yeah, for sure. FaZe has already given us our first question. That's awesome. I love that. Keep the questions coming. FaZe is asking, what if Levi had been a Titan shifter, and what Titan would you give him? We've actually had this conversation before.
Oh, right.
So just to kind of go ahead and break down as far as the Ackerman lineage, unfortunately, they are unable to transform into Titans. But that does not mean we have not speculated as to what Titan Levi or Mikasa or anybody has gone on to go ahead and try to be. Even I think we even talked about Kenny Ackerman as a fucking Titan.
I know.
But,
Yeah.
Even though we know they cannot.
I think that we talked about Levi potentially being a badass Jaw Titan.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I was just thinking.
Yeah.
Jaw for sure.
We're all on the
And-
same page with this one.
Because it's very agile.
Yeah, and FaZe, if you like think otherwise, by all means, please let us know what Titan
Yeah.
you think he would go ahead and maybe be, or what you think he's best suited to be. I think it's pretty safe to say that in terms of what Levi is good at, that maybe Colossal Titan is probably out of the picture.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
He would be a pretty cool. He'd be a pretty cool like armor Titan, I think. But I don't know. I think
be like a really agile animal if he was a beast.
yeah,
Yeah,
a beast Titan
that's
would
true.
be
It
cool.
depends on the
like
animal.
like
You
an
know
antelope or a
what's
leopard
crazy
or something.
What's crazy is that, like, you know how sometimes there's some sort of symbolism as far as your beast Titan, and it's a reflection based off of kind of your upbringing. I mean, he would just be like a, I don't know, like a fucking
rat.
A rat.
He's a giant cockroach.
A fucking
The
rat
giant
beast
raccoon.
Titan. And then we only say it just because he
Ew.
literally grew up in the underground. You know, that's where unfortunately the like refugees and those struggling
Unless he was
kind of
something
grew
that
up.
could fly. He's like a beetle or something.
I know, but yeah, I mean, I guess an
like a
insect
wasp?
beast Titan would be
Flying
pretty.
cockroach.
I guess
It'd be
being a
pretty
wasp.
insane.
That's true.
FaZe agrees. Yeah, Jaw.
They sting multiple times.
Josh says, yeah, small, fast, and dangerous for sure. He said 100% Jaw Titan. Would Levi go ahead and have that Jaw Titan main? Or is that just like a Galliard thing? Oh.
I feel like the episode where Aaron's getting all the memories.
I know. That's just what's happening. Zach's experiencing memories right now. He keeps getting called into the paths.
I know.
So,
That didn't the exact opposite.
just
of what-
ignore Zach shifting through the paths. We will go ahead and make sure Zach is all good to go.
Yeah, everyone else does it to Aaron. So just ignore. It hasn't come back yet. You're just going to have to do that for a little longer.
We're going to have technical difficulties throughout this one.
All right.
Lit.
Gonna figure this one. Zach, do me a favor. Go ahead, unplug yours. Yeah, there you go. Let's see what we got going on here.
Toto, look at what you did, bro.
Anything else going on in chat?
Yeah, Jaw.
Jaw's pretty much unanimous.
Says, yeah, Jaw's pretty much unanimous.
so
There we go.
So we talked about like appearance-wise. So sometimes Titans have very distinct features, right? We talked about the Yeagers, right? Talk about like Eren's Titan, Grisha's Titan, Zeke's Titan. They all have the pointy ears.
Of course, yeah.
We see the Galliards have like the mane,
Yeah.
right? What specifically would you give like an Ackerman? Like if there was an Ackerman,
If Ackerman could become
bloodline Titan with one distinct feature that you see, you're like, oh shit, that is an Ackerman. Like fucking devil horns or something.
I was honestly gonna say glowing red eyes.
Oh, glowing red eyes would be cool.
red eyes is
That's the
cool.
first thing that came to mind was like horns, but I don't know. I feel like horns is a little cliche in terms of like, I don't know. Fuck, that's.
I want to say it's just like
To say he'd be a
style.
Labubu Titan.
What if they just had
Labubu Titan?
like a unique color palette? Like it was like a bright red and a white, almost like the Warhammer.
Let's see what we got going on. Jacob says stream keeps messing up. I think that's Zach's camera. Is that what you're referring to, Jacob? Yeah. Well, so we had a
That's just my camera.
technical
Yeah, Jacob,
difficulty.
That's
It's on the
thanks to
screen.
Zach's son. Zach's
That's
boy.
Coda. That's the dog that you guys love
Yeah.
seeing. That isn't even up here because he's
He's like
fat.
that.
He's 50 fucking pounds of pure CBD.
Why does it take you so long?
Wait, Josh says if you had the founding Titan and had
He's already
control
calm.
of all. Whoa, shit. Okay, hold on. Josh has a
Out of his
question.
mind right now.
Josh has a question here.
Okay, Josh, let's hear it.
If you had the founding Titan and had control of all Eldians, what would you do to everyone's memory/bodies? That is such a fucking crazy question.
That's too much power.
Nothing.
I don't want that.
nothing. I
Oh
would do
my
nothing.
God.
I wouldn't
'cause
really do
I'm a
anything.
good
All right, we
Look
need
good noodle.
Power.
we need help from our friends. If you had such power, what would you go ahead and do to the population that you, I guess, are kind of like overseeing? Ah, shit, that's crazy.
I would make them all be friends.
Yeah, everyone is free to be creative and do their own passions.
Yeah. That's just too much power.
Yeah,
I don't know. Josh, you have a response to that one? I don't know if Josh is still in chat, but that'd be pretty crazy to go ahead and hear what you think in terms of that question.
All the features
but
would be dark-haired, though. Yeah, I agree, Kish.
That's a good one, yeah.
For Ackermans, yeah.
For Ackermans,
they all have black
dark-haired, though. I think that...
Hey, calm yourself down, young man.
Well, you better back up.
He says, let me give Code a dread. I'll chill him out.
We gave him some CBD. He's a...
Jacob says the rumbling. That's what you would do? You would just go ahead and
kill everyone?
You would just enact the rumbling. That's kind of crazy.
Well, you better back up. He's
But
like
I'm sure you have your reasons. Would you go ahead and wipe out 80% of the population, or like...
Yeah, what's the rumbling going after?
Are you trying to beat Eren's record?
That's crazy.
Tish says everyone would inherit my anxiety and ADHD.
Yeah.
I think that I would just try to enact free will, but I would only intervene in moments of crisis that I'm aware of, and I think that I would be aware because I'm pretty sure I would be pretty in tune with the paths if that was the case. Mm-hmm. But damn, that's so much power. That's crazy. Definitely have to think about that one. FaZe has another question.
Hey,
Whoa.
calm yourself down, young man.
FaZe asked another question. Is Kruger influenced by Eren, or what do you think in terms of giving the attack Titan to Grisha? Now, that is a good question, and I think the evidence that we have to go that Kruger was influenced because he specifically mentioned to go ahead and protect Armin and Mikasa. Mm-hmm. Right? And when Grisha himself was like, Armin, Mikasa?
Who are they?
Who are they? And he says, I have no idea. They're not from my memories. So that there pretty much leads us to believe that there was some sort of influence, right? Some sort of motivation, and that we can only assume that
Eren's time traveling.
All-powerful god entity Eren in his final form was the one to go ahead and somehow make sure that we had that just crazy, timeline.
Yeah.
That linear timeline that went all according to Eren's plan. And in order for that to happen, Eren Kruger had to go ahead and pass the attack Titan to Grisha. Grisha was given that mission to go ahead and claim the founding Titan from the Rice family, and then pass it immediately on to his son. Grisha, let's not forget.
Yeah. Grisha still did his big one with what was tasked of him, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grisha very well could go ahead and say well, I'm not doing that. Thank you for saving my life. I know you didn't save my wife's life. You could have easily have done that. That could be another reason why maybe he didn't intervene, because he was influenced not to do so because of what the Smiling Titan is going to do in the future.
Yeah.
Obviously, we know that Dinah Fritz, Smiling Titan, is very important in the Eren saga.
Of course.
That is killing Carla.
The Eren saga.
But I think that Grisha obviously had to go ahead and do it. So maybe he was also very heavily influenced in the memories and stuff, because another moment that we get where he himself knew what was going to happen was the moment he claimed the founding Titan. He went ahead and saw Zeke and Eren. He told Zeke, he first of all apologized, and he said from this point on, Eren's going to get everything he wants.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he saw that happen, and he still gave the Titan over to his son.
Yeah.
That little devil.
Yeah. He's like, whatever.
A little island devil.
We saw how he treated his last son.
Yeah.
Give it to this one.
And so it's one of those things where it's like, okay, well, there's just too many craziness happening when you have the attack Titan, all the memories that come with it, past, present, and future, that they're all connected, obviously. So all it takes is for one overpowered attack Titan that is somehow also the founding Titan to be able to go and influence every other memory in the past. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's how you do it. Is you have to somehow be the freaking, Thanos Infinity Gauntlet founding Titan.
You have to be the Isayama.
You're like, I have collected the attack Titan, the founding Titan, the Warhammer Titan. Could have had the armor Titan, but he was like, nah, our battle here is done right now.
That's fine.
I'll leave you with your little depressed state of mind.
Exciting.
But I mean,
I'll
again,
give you a little espresso to press
Is
up.
it kicking?
we are talking about it right now in season 4. We are understanding how and in what events Eren is starting to just descend into that, I guess, selfish mindset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But I think that what's so great about this series is the connections just throughout the entire, you know, all the way up from season 1 to season 4. Like when you really go ahead and when you watch it for the first time, like you obviously are just taking it in, you're enjoying it. But I really do like recommend watching the series in its entirety for a second time. Guaranteed, you guys are gonna see so many incredible like connecting dots or foreshadowing moments or just even like hidden things that you would not have even have noticed if you're watching for the first time. One of the craziest things that remember Josh mentioned was during the battle for Shiganshina, as the scouts are on horseback riding over to Shiganshina, right before they breach, right? They pass just like grass that showed these tubes.
Yeah.
And then Josh went ahead and enlightened us that those tubes there, those are the Titans that they're hiding underground. The ones that are going to be the freaking Zeke Titan wall.
Yeah, those.
Isn't that crazy?
Premeditated. They're under the battlefield.
It's just crazy to think
which
that like
we never had noticed if Josh would have never pointed out.
I know it's insane.
Thank you.
And I mean anything else, of course. That like if you guys have any kind of incredible facts and stuff, you know that you want to go ahead and just help us all be in line with, like by all means, please tell us. I mean, we try to do the best we can when we go ahead and we talk about the story. We go ahead and we get into our kind of breakdown and discussions, and we try to connect any kind of dots. We try to go ahead and help us all understand what's happening over in these specific episodes, and how it's important for the future going on and stuff. Today's episode will be no different because, again, we're going to go ahead and see some more kind of foreshadowing moments that are going to play a big part of season 4. We talked about it last week we're getting a lot of visualization of the wine. We're getting a lot of wine.
It's like literally thrown in our faces.
Yeah,
like every other season.
Again,
Nicola literally paused the whole episode for an ad for the wine.
Literally. Josh says yes sir, yeah, damn right. And you that was an incredible fact that you went ahead and told us, and that was absolutely insane and blew all of our minds.
Eren is the farmer.
Yeah, well, the thing is,
Eren is the father, but we don't think he's the farmer.
It's not like, I don't know. I guess it's not crazy to go ahead and say. It's not crazy to say that Eren is using the farmer because, again, over in that manga still, that's not shown over in the anime.
In the anime, right?
Eren is there in that moment where Historia approaches the farmer about him being the father. Yeah. Right? Mm-hmm. Now, again, if you go ahead and look based off of, I don't know, body language,
if you just read between the lines,
you see that Historia's not very excited.
Look at context clues.
Yeah, it's literally right there.
Yeah, Eren farmer talk in big 2025. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Planting seeds is crazy. So I think that that's also been a topic of conversation over season 4 as we continue to gather more information and more kind of like symbolism or foreshadowing or whatever it is. I mean, shit, we're trying to connect any dots to Eren being the father. literally
anything
we just know how the story should have been told.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And we talked about last week also
the original ending, the original
ending, right? How people were like literally upset over the fact that the connection between Eren and Mikasa wasn't really kind of, I guess, finalized. Yeah. Right? So then, of course, the incredible Hajime Isayama, props to you, Isayama.
Thank you.
But you went ahead and you decided to go and change it, right? To go ahead and appease the fans, which is, again,
I get it, man. We changed our minds.
The ending was beautiful.
Hey, man, it's your story. You do what you want with it.
Yeah.
And
it's literally yours.
I think that
permission to change it.
You really spoiled us, 100%. But we all know Eren's the father. Fuck, dude. Like, come on. We need confirmation here. Ryan says, AJ tried to explain the scene to me, and I was like,
yeah. Like, I don't know what you're saying.
She's like, yeah, sure, totally.
Oh.
Jacob's staying true to his Yeagerist stance. You know what? You're going to change eventually. I'm calling it right now. Before we're done with this podcast and we're done talking about Attack on Titan, you're going to go and change your ways. Once you really see what the Yeagerists are all about over in season 4, you're going to be like, fuck, maybe I don't go ahead and agree with everything that they...
Yeah.
And you can't pick and choose which allegiance you have there, because if you're halfway in, halfway out, the Yeagerists are going to go ahead and just take you out, brother.
Locke himself will put a bullet between your eyes if you're halfway.
I mean, if you're okay with that, then,
as long as it's Flock tooling it, fine.
We joke, y'all. We joke, but we love coming up with little, just funny little fucking theories and multiversal stories. And hey, we got Bobby in chat. What's up, Bobby?
Hi, he doesn't know.
What's up, Bobby?
Bobby, question for you, presented by Josh. If you had the power of the founding Titan and you can control population to do something, what would you kind of controlled him to do. So much freaking power, honestly. For me, like I said, I mean, I'm cool holding on to the power, but I'm just gonna be like enact free will, and if anybody starts slipping up, I'll be like, stop, don't do that, stop.
Yeah.
I'll be like, hey, stay in your lane. I am, the god of this pathways here.
I know.
All right.
Listen to me.
Don't get too fucking, what do they say, big for your britches.
Get too big for your
Don't get too crazy here, man. All right, look, you think you go out and you run shit here? No, it's me, founding Titan Eren. Obviously, I'd be AJ, but I mean.
Yeah, founding Terran. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just curly hair.
That's what they call Earthlings, right, Terran?
Titan.
Give everyone
Titan,
Bibles,
Titan.
change their. Is that what you said? Bible or BBLs? Oh
BBLs.
my gosh!
Change their DNA.
Give everyone BBLs and change their DNA.
Everyone has a
Jesus.
fat ass.
Josh.
Holy
All
shit!
men are created
Josh.
equal.
My man.
He said everyone. That means you get one.
That means you too, bro.
Hey, that means he gets one too.
That's fun.
Josh gets one too.
Bobby says, remove malice from individuals and give everyone the person healthy body. Bibles. I mean, I think people need Bibles nowadays, man.
Some people need some Bibles.
Yeah, they do.
People need Bibles nowadays.
They do.
But yeah, I
That
like
wouldn't
that,
be
Bobby.
too crazy, right?
Bobby, all
Not too
jokes aside,
far-fetched.
that's a good. I like your
Bobby, that's
your
great.
strategy there.
That's great.
Yeah, healthy
Yeah, but then
body.
what's the point of
It's-
free will?
That's another thing is you get to
So much
control
power.
their autonomy as well. So you can obviously, instead of doing it for evil, like we've been constantly saying,
Yeah.
do it for good, just to be like, you're healthy now. Boom. Leg back. Boom.
But the BBLs.
Yeah, but you could do that too.
BBLs, and you all get your appendages back.
If I were a founding titan of the pads, everyone would get gender affirming care, get gender affirming surgery immediately. You want boobs? There you go. You want ass?
Have a
There you
knocker
go.
too.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that bottom surgery, but we'll see. What the pads might be able to do it. We'll see.
Bobby,
Hairline
also
surgery? Boom.
another question that was asked by our friend FaZe here in chat. If you want to go and ask it,
Everyone's
Bobby. Sorry for
edgy.
putting you on the spot here, Bobby. I know you just joined the party, but I also want to kind of get back to the topic of what FaZe went and asked, and that was a question
Mr. Bobby.
about Eren Kruger. Right? Kruger, if Kruger influence says, the question is,
Don't get too
is
big for your
Eren Kruger influenced by Eren, or what do you think in terms of giving the attack titan to Grisha?
Can I have a
now,
double F, please?
Was there some sort of kind of influence there?
You don't want
and
the back pain.
we talked about it, and FaZe goes on to say, like, if that's the case, is our present Eren that came back in time, or is this Eren from the past? So one thing we actually talked about recently, I want to say it was like a month or so ago, or maybe a little bit longer, but it was essentially the moment that Sasha died, right? And they're over in that airship, and Eren asks Connie, when Connie gives the news, right? Eren asks, what were her final words? And the moment that Connie confirms what her final words were, Eren had this almost like shock, this almost like, we're going to talk about how he, perception as far as how he acted and what Connie took from it, but that was what Lexy even saw over in Reddit, that was like the moment. That was the Doctor Strange looking to Iron Man saying, pointing the finger, being like, this is the one.
Only one path.
So this is the one path, and then so
like I actually am set on this path. It's
that was like the confirmation. It's almost like the moment where you're like, no way, dude. Like, okay, you know
like
what?
Made it serious. There was a death.
Present Eren has been being fed information by future Eren, and future Eren has been telling him how things are going to play out. And present Eren's like, oh yeah, if that's true, okay, Sasha's going to die, then what are her last words going to be?
Yeah.
And then the moment that future Eren tells him it's going to be exactly what Sasha says, present Eren's like, oh shit, I'm not in control anymore. From this point forward, future Eren is getting everything he wants, which is why even Grisha's like, Eren's gonna get everything he wants from this point forward. Like, that was kind of chilling when you went ahead and you mentioned that over in that podcast. I was like, fuck, that moment
Hey, that makes sense.
makes that moment even more big, even more scary, even more impactful, even more emotional. Like, to think that they lost an OG
I know.
cadet, friend, scout, Levi squad member, and Sasha. The only one they lose over in season 4 in terms of like, thinking about how close of a bond they have with somebody.
Right.
Like,
that's like a big loss.
with the exception of Eren, obviously, spoiler alert, but it's one of those things where it's like, that is the moment where present Eren isn't in control anymore. So I guess in a way, FaZe, you can kind of say that, like, future Eren is running the show right now.
Yeah.
You know, like there's and we even kind of talked about it, and there was I believe some sort of kind of I can't remember exactly the confirmation we got, but the moment where future Eren mentions about altering timelines, right? It has to do with Dinah Fritz, Smiley Titan, and having her walk past Bertold to ensure that his mother is eaten, right?
Yeah.
There's that, like, again, there's that, like, confirmation that future Eren has been like a freaking, I don't know if this is the right kind of example, but like a fucking chessboard, just altering and cheating and making sure
really like
he wins.
He's been the game master.
I can think of it as him taking branches off the tree and moving them to other branches.
Yeah, just so that he can assure that whatever the timeline is, it goes, according to plan.
Okay, chill out now.
So kind of crazy.
Done with your snack?
But
Time to chill out.
I'm gonna keep it bug with you.
let's see what we got going on.
Just because I don't trust him from previous visits, I brought
here?
this. So yeah, if you just put that right there.
Jacob's asking, can I have permanent goth emo hair, Mr. Bobby? I thought you were okay with embracing your baldness.
I know, what happened?
No, come.
Do you want to go ahead and have hair again, Jacob? You got to go to Europe, bro. Go to Europe, get that hair transplant surgery. Don't know how much it costs, but you know, they go ahead and they plant seeds on your scalp, and next thing you know, hey, 3 months later, you got yourself some hair.
Yeah.
Just wash your foot there, bud.
Jacob, you just get what did you say? Jacob, you just get your hair back
The shit
if you want it.
this dog brings me.
Someone take my lower ribs out. I just need a few out. Jesus.
That's why I was like, no, Ronnie, no.
Nope.
They protect your organs, girl. Think about Nico stepping on your side, but you don't have any ribs to protect you.
Yep.
Ouch.
Interesting.
Crushed kidney right there.
Yeah, FaZe goes, Eren laughs out loud because he knew that's going to happen. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Eren's like literally like, say psych right now.
Yeah.
Seriously.
It's like, there's no way.
I'll make people, Jacob would make people all goth.
Yeah.
No one's in the
Are you
BlackBerry.
one of those dogs that doesn't realize their tail is
Sorry, I'm checking
Yes,
people out.
he doesn't. He doesn't realize he has a whole ass wrecking ball back there.
Josh
Hold
goes,
on.
yes, including men. Sorry, I'm checking people out of my job.
Yeah, sorry.
Gentle.
It's my job.
Bobby goes, what was the question?
You're supposed to be faded. Be gentle.
I know. You're supposed to be calm. You're like faded fighting right now.
FaZe wants to be called Kata? Kata?
Kata. Is it kata?
What's the pronunciation on it? Because otherwise, I'm just going to keep butchering it. I'll just keep calling you
Calm
FaZe.
down, for the love of God.
Ronnie says my favorite European goths are bald.
Please.
Yeah.
Jake goes, I'll make my fingernails permanently black and look just like Kaneki. Well, okay.
Come here. Gentle. Sit. Hey, sit down.
Yeah, guys, keep the questions coming over in chat. Keep chat alive and well.
Right
We also
here.
have a poll for you guys to give your opinions on.
Yes.
So have your typing fingers ready for that. We're gonna want to see your guys' opinions
Exactly.
on that one.
So again, welcome everybody to Attack Talk. Of course, you see here joining me live is my co-hosts Lexy and Zach. And
He's a little
I hope that you guys again
with this
are
boy right
enjoying
now.
your week. It's midweek, and you know what? I appreciate you guys being here. Again, we will be finishing episode 10 of season 4. Episode's name is A Sound Argument, and yeah, this has kind of been season 4 has been very interesting, and we've been on record to say that season 4 is the season where we are like least knowledgeable in, because we've only watched it once. So as we go ahead and watch it again for a second time in our kind of like breakdown as far as preparation for the podcast, we're seeing a lot. So we're kind of, it's cool to go ahead and be able to just like
I think we can actually
talk about it live
I haven't tried it.
together and all the different crazy shit that we're finding out over in season 4. But yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll focus on that later on in the podcast. Like Lexi said, we have a poll question that we're going to go ahead and talk about. And I think that we should go ahead and do that now.
Okay.
We want to go ahead and do that. So just for some kind of context for our friends, the reason why we asked this poll question, is because last week we went ahead and talked about a moment that Eren discussed with his friends. Obviously his friends John, Connie, Sasha, Mikasa, Armin. And he brought up a question about who should inherit his Titan. And each of those characters kind of, more or less all of them,
Nope.
really most of them,
Stay here.
they went ahead and they kind of gave their reasonings. Some of them were funny. Some of them were, maybe legitimate reasons. But we wanted to ask you guys who you felt was most deserving of acquiring Eren's Titan. Now, think about that. We asked you, right?
They only get 13 years.
We asked you Eren's Titan, right? Now that's a loaded term right there because which Titan are we referring to here?
At this point, he only has 2.
Yeah.
But we know that he gets 3.
Yeah, absolutely. Jacob, we'll go ahead and we'll get to your question, but we're going to go ahead and find out the poll question first. So, Lex, you want to go ahead and read us what the actual question is?
Yes.
Excuse me.
Based off, bless you.
Bless you.
Based off of the last episode, same thing that Eren was trying to figure out.
Yeah.
We ask you guys the same question. Who do you think should have inherited Eren's Titan? And we're talking about the scene in season 4, episode 10, where they're all in their cart, and this is before Eren is off the deep end, and he's still showing love for his friends, and basically they're all trying to logic each other out with why they should get the Titan, because everyone wants to be a Titan,
Yeah.
trying to bear that burden. So the options that we have are Connie, Jean, Sasha, Mikasa.
And whoever you voted for, we're going to go ahead and talk about the results. Whoever you voted for, do not be afraid in chat to go ahead and kind of justify your reasoning. Please, we want to go ahead and kind of get your understanding as far as why they are deserving.
Lift your leg.
Oh, come on. You colorblind?
Lift
Yes,
your
he's a
leg.
dog.
He is.
They can actually see blue. That's what pisses me off.
I know, that's the thing.
You
is
should be
that
tripping on
blue
the
is
red.
the color you should see.
Yeah,
We got 30 votes, so
Cool. So
around
do not
30.
be shy,
Thank you.
please. We want to go ahead and understand why you voted the way you did.
Thank you to all 30 of you who voted on
Yep.
our story.
That's kick-ass, man.
Keep an eye out on Attack the Talk podcast. We do all of our polls and Q&As on our story, on our Instagram story. Check it out. But should I just start in normal fashion from least voted to most voted?
Yeah. Who got
Okay.
the least amount of votes?
Least amount of votes is Connie with 1 vote.
Wow.
No one wants to see Connie inherit it, man. They
Damn.
agree that he's too dumb.
Josh said, what's the poll question? Who is most deserving to go ahead and inherit Eren's Titan?
Who do you
Out of like Eren's friends. So, Connie-
lowest is Connie.
Unless Josh right now live is going to vote for Connie, then that means Connie gets 2 votes.
Well, he's still at the bottom then. Because with 3 votes is counting my vote as well.
Oh,
No.
So I'm in a minority.
Okay.
Is Sasha.
Sasha. Okay, we talked about that a little bit last week as far as why she
Yeah.
was most deserving. We can
Did
go ahead and
argue a
get
bit
some
about
more
it. Check
discussion
that out
about
last
that in a
week.
bit, but we want to get the
Last week's
results
episode.
first. So Sasha is, okay, 3 votes. Interesting.
Which means Mikasa and Jean are in the top. One of them has 57% and the other one has 30%. And I think just knowing how Attack on Titan fans are, we know that Mikasa's the top vote getter.
Interesting.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then
Was
Jean
Armin-
had 9 votes and Mikasa had 17 votes.
Okay. So Armin was not a
Hey.
part of this
Don't do that.
conversation because
They do.
Armin himself already has a Titan, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Armin already has a Titan. He doesn't really volunteer himself for it at all in this scene either.
Interesting. Josh says probably Jean. Now, we'd love to go ahead and hear your reasoning on that. We know
Let us
that
know why you voted for
Connie-
who you voted for, please.
in the episode says otherwise.
Yeah.
He pretty much says that, well,
Connie said, "You're too valuable, bro.
exactly, too valuable, and then he's going to be
You're
the
just too
commander.
awesome
in the
to
future.
get it. I should get it."
You're
FaZe,
just such a potential leader, man.
FaZe
Only
went on to go
13
ahead and
years?
mention that Mikasa can't be a shifter, though. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Absolutely
Mikasa
right.
can't. You're right. She's
So
an
then,
acronym.
and I guess in that experiment there, they would just be wasting,
Because she
Titan
was
serum.
also in the discussion and she said, "I'll do it."
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Bobby said, really? Dang, I voted for him. You voted for who? You voted for Connie? Okay, if you voted for Connie, Bobby, you got to go ahead and please talk to me. Let me know.
Yeah, let me know
Why
who
you
you
voted for
guys
him.
voted for. And,
It would have been freaking hilarious.
Josh
Oh,
says
you're right,
Mikasa-
Bobby. You're the only vote for Connie.
Beautiful. Yes, Bobby, please. We'd love to
Thank
go
you,
ahead.
Bobby.
Convince us. Why? Speak on behalf of Connie.
Speak
You know
your
what, guys?
truth,
I think
bro.
Bobby's
Speak your
right. I already
truth.
believe him. Bobby's right.
Josh says Mikasa doesn't need the Titan power if she can handle some of the 9. Yeah,
I know. In
Hey,
base
this was
form,
the
she
call.
handles the 9.
Yeah, FaZe goes also. I think Connie as
You're
well.
supposed to be
Where is
calm.
the poll? The poll question we asked yesterday is only available for
It was
24
only
hours,
available
right?
for 24 hours, yeah. So,
So,
we're just
but,
doing a live,
I mean-
asking you guys, reviewing it, and
Yeah.
let us know your opinions on it.
Yeah, for sure. Tish says I didn't choose her because she's canon to die.
Oh, Sasha? Right. She is canon in the timeline to die.
That could have changed if she would have,
But if she was a Titan, she would have ate that bullet wound, man. She would have ate that.
The thing though is that like, I guess to that same point though, she would have never even had a chance to become a Titan.
Well,
Unfortunately. So
Stay there. Lay down.
I voted for John because he's strategic. He has a strong
agree.
moral compass, and he also has the trust of the group.
John would have been my second
But to that
pick.
same point, though, that's like what Connie mentioned about like he would be the next in line to go ahead and be, a
commander.
scout commander.
Yeah.
But Hanji's like, nope, Armin.
I know.
Dandelion.
He's like, actually, I want him.
Yeah. Very interesting. Now, Lexy, you voted Sasha.
I did.
Okay, do you want to go ahead and elaborate again as far as why you believe Sasha is the most qualified, most deserving?
Same reasons from last week. Basically, she has killer hunter instincts and she's fun.
Yeah.
And I would love to see her as a Titan. That's literally my main reasoning, is that her instincts, I think, could make it really interesting to pair with her Titan abilities.
Yeah, absolutely. All great reasons why. I mean, you want your attack / founder / war. I mean, obviously Warhammer not yet, but
And in my canon, she gets to live. So,
and
those
a
13 years.
Sasha Warhammer would be badass.
I know.
That'd be sick.
my
I
gosh.
can see her making a bow and arrow.
Yeah, that'd be incredible. Absolutely incredible.
I can see her making a giant fork and spoon for meals.
Yeah.
Like, finally, one that fits my appetite. Okay, girl.
She literally just like sticks her hand up. She's like, I just want big spoon.
I know.
So FaZe goes, not to be misunderstood
Niccolo!
here. Goes, I don't think that women should be attack titans since every titan shifter has been named for its traits and almost all the users of attack are men. We've also kind of theorized about like Titan users, if some of them are kind of, I don't know, just DNA specific. Obviously there are limits because we understand that like certain people, like if you only Eldians can become Titan shifters, and also Ackermans are not a part of that. So Ackermans cannot become, Titan shifters.
No.
Maybe that also does fall in line with like, obviously the female Titan is known as the female Titan for a reason. So maybe that's only specific to female,
What happens
warriors.
if an Ackerman does attempt to become a Titan?
They
Did it
probably
just
just
not
waste the Titan serum.
like? Do they just become? Can they become pure Titans? No, right?
No,
I don't think so.
because they're
So
not
it just
Eldians.
wastes the serum.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I think that it would
Interesting.
just be an experiment, but it's one of those things where like nothing would happen. You're just wasting the Titan serum. We are understanding here that Titan serums are obviously very valuable.
Lay down.
So they could drink the wine though
Lay down.
and not get affected. Is what I'm guessing.
Yeah, I would imagine so. That's a great question.
So you know what? Now that I think about it, I thought that the canon was like, oh, everyone drink wine except for Levi. Levi drinks tea, he doesn't drink wine. But he could have very well drank the wine. He just doesn't turn because he's an Ackerman.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it,
Why is everyone going crazy over this wine?
I know.
But also that would be a big like fuck you to Zeke if Zeke witnessed Levi drinking the wine.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden he's like, oh fine, I'm
He
gonna
really
get
was
him.
like, I got him.
And then he doesn't transform.
The biggest hassle in my or my plan is donezo.
And he's like, hey, you didn't tell me your last name was Ackerman.
I know. You didn't give me a business card or anything? Come on now.
FaZe is saying that, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Connie should be the one. He is a bit basic as a soldier. So, to FaZe's point here, and again,
Connie
FaZe,
is
if you
a
want
good
us to go ahead and
soldier.
call you your name, please, again, help me be able to go ahead and pronounce your name. Help us out with the pronunciation
Kata?
over in chat.
Kata?
But
Kata?
the thing is,
Kata?
Connie being an attack titan, purely just being a soldier, I think that, I mean, yeah, I guess that could work out, but I think
He'd have to go through some serious training regiments. I mean, all
Connie-
of them would, no matter the.
Connie is just he's very agile, and I think that obviously there's better Titans suited for him. So the Jaw Titan, of course, would go ahead and be like a great Titan for Connie.
He's
I
got
believe.
cottonmouth, man. Don't blame him. He's got cottonmouth.
no,
Give him some chapstick.
I can't believe I just got
Just
my
says-
son dated.
I would have chosen my flowery dandelion any day. Yeah, I think that Armin is the right
Yeah.
choice.
Here.
And if Armin wasn't brought back with
I
the
would
sole
choose Armin
reason to
to
go
run
ahead
everything.
and inherit the Colossal Titan, then I
I
think
would
that,
vote for Armin for president.
Yeah, Armin would
I
go
would.
ahead and be the he definitely would go ahead and be the choice. That should be an easy choice for sure.
Countries in the world.
Which is why I think it was an easy choice for Hanji to even go ahead and pass along the torch over to Armin, right?
Yeah.
Instead of Jean, right?
She saw what we see.
Yeah.
She saw the army that all the girls know and love.
Exactly.
Yeah, but he already knew. He was like, Armin doesn't have that much longer to live, anyways. Like, he's already got a big Titan. I can't let him have all the Titans.
I know, that's the thing. You can't have them all.
And also too that I
It's
think
not
that
Pokemon.
There's already like 3 Titans and 1 kid now. So how are we supposed to?
out of
We
9.
also,
He's literally
Yeah.
got a third of all of them.
I know.
His best friend
And then Armin
is
has
another
one.
9th. But hey, no, come back here. No. Coda, come here.
I think that also too we got a glimpse as far as the relationship between
You're so annoying, bro.
Hanji and Armin. Remember when
Come here.
Armin kind of almost became that new Moblet character for Hanji,
Lay down.
right? Through that kind of time lapse that we saw when they were revolutionizing the island.
Right.
So Hanji obviously built a lot of trust with Armin. So that's probably why she felt like she can go ahead and pass it along to Armin, knowing that Armin probably has that almost a lust for knowledge and he wants to go and negotiate instead of just like immediately
he has that strong passion
acting.
for exploring and expanding and
Yeah.
experiencing, and he's cool with that. He's
Yeah.
cool like that.
She says the biggest blue balls ever for Zeke right there. Yeah, definitely.
I know. To be
For
like,
sure.
yes, he has the wine. He's drinking the wine.
FaZe goes, I don't know how to explain, LOS. It's the same like you would say,
Gentle. If you're gonna...
how would you say that?
Well, let me see the chat because I can't see it from there.
Imagine
Kata?
no one drink the wine and Zeke would
Kata?
scream for nothing.
Save some for the rest of us. Jacob does say, Armin does not have my
You
vote.
would say kata. So it is kata.
Kata?
Kata?
Is it Kata?
Just stay there.
Kata. That's a cute name. I like that. Kata.
FaZe
It's
goes,
pretty.
imagine if no one drank the wine and Zeke would scream for nothing.
Oh, that'd be
Yeah.
funny.
I know, it's like all of a
Now's my
sudden
chance.
he unleashes the roar and you just see like 3 just
I know. They're the 3 that just got into the wine
he's
cellar.
like,
and
yeah,
that's
fuck,
it.
oh well. Hey, but if one of those 3 is Falco, then I mean, he
That's
can
fine.
still go ahead and do some
Yeah.
damage. So Bobby, interesting here. Bobby, he has actually.
Bro.
Bobby says
You're not allowed to come
Armin
anymore,
for
bro.
brains, right? And so Mikasa, a beast, Titan strength and human form. Jean, natural leader, adaptability. Sasha, crazy marksman and instincts.
Yeah.
So okay, so again to that, Armin would make a great founding Titan. Mikasa would make a badass, I think, attack Titan.
We all know
Oh,
that.
yeah,
I think it's already
100%.
badass.
He would be the coolest attack Titan we've ever seen.
Jean would probably
Jean would need some combat training.
fuck it. I'm making Jean Cart Titan.
Oh.
Crazy.
Because he's a leader.
I could see it.
There you go.
'Cause he puts the team on his back.
Sasha's the Warhammer. And Connie
That has
is
to
Connie
be.
is the Jaw.
I couldn't see
the
Sasha
Jaw
anything
Titan.
but the Warhammer, to be honest.
Yeah.
What do you mean you can't see that devil for the food? You can't see her as a jaw?
Now that I just see her
Counting?
making a bow
Yeah.
and arrow though, and just fucking spawning in
That's
her own
true.
arrows. I can't
Oh
touch
shit!
it.
Hell yeah!
That's really
Those aren't yours.
Kata
Hey.
says, "Thanks. I'm
No.
Romanian, so it's a bit hard to explain my name, but thanks." Well, hey, welcome,
That's
man,
cool.
all the
What's
way
up,
from
man?
Romanian.
We're not bad.
That is it's so cool. Yeah, so we
How is
appreciate you
Romania?
joining
I
us
heard
live
it's
in
really
chat.
pretty.
And Kata, you better not be this one and done friend that I have here, okay? Because like, look. I love when I go ahead and meet new friends, and then
So
they're
what time
here
is it
having a
for
good
you
time
in
with us
Romania?
over here in chat, and then all of a sudden I never see you again. Like I want you to keep hanging out with us. We go ahead and we stream live every single week. So, and also I want to let everybody know here because we've been bouncing in between days. Between last 2 streams we did were Fridays, and today's a Wednesday.
And then before that
It'll
was
be
Thursday.
Wednesday going forward from here until we change, and eventually we will change.
We're back
probably.
to
It
our
will
wacky
change.
Wednesday schedule.
So
Around
Wednesdays we will be streaming live at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for our time. Hell yeah, Faye says no. I'll be joining every time. I'll see you live. No worries, guys. Awesome. And just like
Kata?
that,
Hell
What
yeah,
time is
hit
it
that
for you right
bell.
now in
has
Romania?
taken the
I would
number
love to
2
know.
crown. Yeah,
Are
what
you
time is it
living-
over
Are
in
you living in Romania? Sorry, not to dox you, but I'm just really curious just because.
Yeah, what's your address and your
I
zip
know.
code?
No, wait, so yeah, what's the time you got going
What's your
over
P.O.
there?
box?
I know some of our friends
I
also. It's much later. 5 a.m.
Damn.
Wow. Okay. Cool. Good morning.
Thank you for being with us.
Glad to set the tone for your day,
Coffee.
man.
Hell yeah.
beautiful sunrise,
That's so
huh?
fucking cool. Well, again, Kato, we appreciate you.
Thank you,
just
Kata.
supporting us and being here live with us.
Dox your ass.
Tish says John is perfect for Cart because he's a literal horse. Yeah, see, that's exactly what I was thinking.
And he put
Thank
the
you.
team on his back.
He is like a horse,
I
just
think
like
that-
horses do, man.
Yeah, he would be great. He would hate that though. He would not want to be a Cart Titan, but I mean, fuck it, whatever.
But he'd be like,
Beggars can't be
for
choosers.
the team. For the good of the team.
All right, so we kind of talked about Connie. We talked about Sasha. If Mikasa could, right? Mikasa and John both got the what was the
Highest.
difference there between?
One
percent?
was 17 vote. One was 30 something percent. The other one was 57. It was like 34
Oh
and
shit.
57.
Okay, so but Mikasa was the top vote getter. All right.
Mikasa
So do we think that Mikasa would go ahead and do the difficult decisions if Eren was still in the picture? Obviously,
Jacob,
actually, no,
I-
that would not be the case because Eren is not in the picture. But would Mikasa ultimately be able to be the one to go ahead and like kill Eren? I mean, we know that it happens,
did.
but like with in order for that to happen,
I don't
there
know
had
if
to be
she
that.
would do it. I think she would do it if it was at the end of his 13 years. She'd be like, okay, yeah, this is my burden
Yeah.
to bear. But if it's like, because we know that she's capable. We saw her kill him at the end. Spoiler, at the end of the series. So we know she has it in her, even though she
Yeah.
has to be really, really pushed to do it.
Yeah.
So I think if it is at the end of Eren's 13 years that she would, it would just be, obviously, she'd still feel like her head is splitting and be like,
Yeah. Aaron would be like, I don't care, just finish the job.
yeah.
Well, I mean,
The way she feels about killing Eren and her head splitting is the way I feel when we're at the airport and I have to say bye to Luca. I'm like, I'm not even kidding. Every time I have to say bye to him at the airport, I just like suddenly feel like sick. I'm like, oh my God,
yeah.
Ymir is telling me to stay in the Philippines.
Damn. Tish asks, what if Mikasa became a beast titan and becomes a praying mantis? That would be terrifying.
Oh, that'd
I mean,
be
that's
cool
very
because
fitting.
that's what
Yeah.
she saw growing up to understand
That
that,
would be
life
absolutely
is full
terrifying.
of death. Life
I mean,
is
we
cruel,
see,
but also beautiful.
I think in season 1 and 4, we get a parallel with a grasshopper. Not grasshopper,
yeah, some kind of
Praying
praying
mantis.
mantis.
Yeah.
Because I think it's one when they're kids, and then once.
Yeah, she
in-
sees it like eating a butterfly that she saw earlier.
Yeah. I could have sworn there was another one in season 4 when they were at the.
I think there is.
In their little fake memory world with the cabin.
Maybe.
I think we.
I
do
think
see-
there is. That sounds familiar.
Honestly,
but there's
praying
a lot
mantis-
of imagery.
Yeah.
It's probably one of the coolest beast titan forms, I think.
I think that'd be the.
If you were to go ahead and turn into a
That is
beast
so
titan
scary.
and you become a praying mantis, that is automatically terrifying.
automatically.
And
She already gets to keep her blades.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing she would just be a freaking big ass praying mantis, or would she also have some sort of like human traits as a beast titan?
Well, some beasts do have humanish traits. Like they
Yeah.
kind of look like I almost said xenomorph. What are they called?
Animorphs.
Yeah, I guess they kind of look like animorphs.
I mean, Zeke's does.
Yeah,
Zeke's is like a halfway between
Zeke's
Marky
is
and Man.
easier
Yeah.
to be like, because I want to say that Mikasa's, if she were a praying mantis, she would still have hands,
Even
because obviously she's a brawler.
Saber
she's a
had
fighter.
hands, but he had the
But
big horn.
I
Cuts off
think
her man's
she
head,
would
yeah.
still have like. There's a superhero that actually has blades that come out of their forearms like that.
yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
I think that she would have that as her thing,
I think so.
but I think she would need to keep her fists.
Zeke, the
'cause she's a
great ape.
brawler.
Yep.
Jacob sent me his address, told me I could send him mail.
Oh,
Make sure you step over the
Bro.
wire.
Yeah.
Make sure you step
Yeah,
over
Jacob,
the
I
wire.
wouldn't do that, man, just for the sake of just kind of like keeping all that information private.
yeah, careful, Jacob. Don't be giving that advice to anyone.
Yeah. Step.
I think
Oi!
Bro.
we got our little
Stay here.
Tasmanian devil over here.
Sit
I
down.
know. We gave him
down.
CBD too. I
Okay,
gave
fun
him
game
one
here,
less.
right? So
I like games.
for our
You guys get to play too,
for our Attack on Titan characters here that are the Levi squad we're referring to here, right?
right?
Mikasa has already been deemed a praying mantis beast titan.
Okay.
Right. Let's go on. I mean, let's talk about the other beast titan forms for these characters. I'm gonna go on record and say, I think that Sasha would probably be
A boar.
exactly. I was gonna say she can be a fucking pig.
No, sit down.
Yeah, that'd be good.
She can be an absolute
Scary-ass boar.
scary freaking pig.
Like a predator boar.
Yeah.
Lay down right now.
And I can't help but go ahead and think about like that freaking that OAD episode where she's like freaking like on that pig or whatever, on that boar, that big giant wild boar.
Was I here for that OAD?
Maybe.
Or that OVA?
I don't know.
That might have been just you and Zach. There was
Maybe.
an OVA that I missed. I
Yeah,
missed
there
the
was
Lost Girls one. I gotta watch that one.
Keep your ass.
She'd be Mr. One. So Sasha would be a boar. Okay. I'm guessing the easy one also is Jean would be a horse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
John's a horse.
So Jean is a horse.
Connie's a porcupine.
Connie's a porcupine?
Yeah.
Interesting. Why?
Because he has that prickly hair.
Oh,
He has that
okay.
thin prickly layer of hair all the time.
Interesting.
I'd like to see Connie as a hedgehog.
A hedgehog?
I feel like they're cousins.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's related.
They're different.
Connie the hedgehog?
And Armin's a dandelion. He's a daffodil.
I feel like Armin would be a fucking lion.
No, he'd be like, oh, yeah, I get that or a lab.
He'd just be like
I
a
know.
Labrador.
Armin would be like he just wants peace. Very peaceful.
What's the goofiest, silliest dog breed?
What are those animals that have very little like human interaction? So they actually like aren't afraid of humans at all. They're like super friendly, never know what's going on. They are these little rodent-looking things on an island.
Capybaras?
Yeah, capybaras.
That's Armin. No.
Armin's a capybara.
Well, I mean, I don't know if this is a rodent, but Jacob says Armin is a sloth.
Sloth is good too,
She says he'd be a rabbit.
but Armin's not chill enough for that. A
Armin should
rabbit's a
be
good
an
one.
eel, or how you call it, or a wombat.
Ooh, an eel or a wombat. These are all good ones. Notice how these animals are still all like kind of cute and sweet.
Yeah.
Like that's what matches him. Yeah, he'd be something that's like sweet, like a cute animal, but an animal that has really good, like obviously all of these animals have really good self-defense skills.
Well, what's up, Omar? We got Omar in chat. Omar asking, what do you think of the
Hi,
end of the
Omar.
work by the fans? What do you mean end of the work? You mean like the end of the series? End of
By
the
the
work.
fans.
What do I think of end of work?
Yeah, end of work.
I think after a
I
good
love
long.
work.
Quokka. Yeah, that's what they're called.
Oh, okay.
Quokka. They're these little animals that like pose for photos because they have like very little human interaction. So
Oh,
they'll, like,
okay.
come up to you and they like smile.
Oh,
Because
okay.
they're like, I don't see you as a threat. Let's
Yeah.
be friends.
Interesting. He says Neil. Omar said Attack on Titan. Yeah. So what do you think about the end of Attack on Titan?
No.
I mean,
Lay down.
gosh, so
Lay
many
down.
questions
Wow,
that are
yeah.
unanswered.
Lay
I
down.
mean,
Now.
I think
Especially
that
because we went to go see it in theaters too. We saw the most recent one. Omar, not sure. If
Omar
you've seen
said
it,
yeah,
with
they
the
created a
added-
different ending for the writer. Yeah.
Yes.
I think that
we were just talking about that.
Yeah,
Actually,
we were talking
Omar.
about how Ajimi Isayama essentially kind of created this new ending to appease some of the fans, and I mean, I'm okay with it. I think that even just how it ended when we go ahead and kind of see the three of them over watching the movie and stuff, in theaters, and there's so many different hidden Easter egg stuff over in the back. Like that's fun stuff to go ahead and potentially cover, and we will cover it eventually over in the podcast when we're able to go ahead and fully examine and freeze frame and stuff and talk about them. But I think
We
that
only wish that they had enforced Eren being the father of Historia's child. That's
Right.
the only thing we would have changed, to be
I
honest.
know. And Ymir not leaving Historia,
You better stay calm.
and maybe a few other things here and there. But the way I feel about it, Omar, is that I think the ending, it's really hard to make everyone happy, and you can't make everyone happy and have a ending that is matching and deserving of a work like Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan is like starts off as human versus big naked monster. No.
Pull that corner back just in case.
Very like
um
it's very like I understand that the ending that needed to happen, and I recognize that, and I think it's pretty cool. I mean, I'm just appreciative to have a story with such actual depth in it.
Actually have layers to this.
Yeah, and layers with all the foreshadowing. I mean, we wouldn't have a podcast without it, obviously, Omar. But Yeah, dude. I think that the ending was something that needed to happen. You can't please everyone, though.
No,
it's hard.
definitely not. Especially when you have so many just like questions and throughout the series, it's hard to go and get them answered.
Ending that it deserves, along with the fans, but with the context of how cutthroat and harsh the series has already been, of course the ending's going to be. Not everyone's going to live happily ever after.
So Jacob asked, "Wait, what's the other ending?" And I think the other ending was just the manga ending, right? So I don't know if Zach, if you want to go and try to find out the original ending and kind of see how it differs and stuff, but I know that the reception from it wasn't necessarily the best. I know that people were very unsatisfied with it, which is probably why Isayama decided to go ahead and create a different ending for the anime.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure the other ending was manga ending. I myself, honestly, I'm not even sure how that ends because I didn't go ahead and read the manga
like to the end.
So that would be really interesting to go ahead and find out for myself too. And if anybody knows how it ends, go ahead and let us know in chat. Zach's looking it up right now, so you can go ahead and even confirm too. But I think that
hey, watch yourself, bud.
Hey.
Like Zach mentioned too, and we've talked about it plenty of times about like just the whole mystery between Historia, this farmer, and their child. Like, it seems like for that just to be kind of like a loose end, it's just so unsatisfying.
I know. I feel like Isayama had plans for it, and then just like I feel like there could have been a little more. Weird to say that we're asking for more from Attack on Titan when we have so many unanswered questions.
Yeah,
but there is certain stuff that I feel like could have been delved into. That I think we share the same like sentiment on what it is.
Absolutely. And the thing is, it's hard for us not to go ahead and come to that conclusion because, again, as we're discussing and breaking down season 4, we are seeing so many different like symbolisms, so many different like
give you paw.
Like just moments between Eren and Historia. Like again, we talked about it last week about how they have endured together, both just the two of them, over on multiple multiple moments. Starting with the underground chapel, and Historia was going to go ahead and essentially kill Eren, but she ultimately didn't do it, and she saved Eren. Right? They both got captured together by during that whole thing, and I think they've had each other's back for a lot of adversity. There is some sort of kind of they both have some sort of kind of similar. I don't want to say similar pasts, but they have kind of. I feel like they're able to go ahead and relate on certain things.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
There's a couple of things that are changed here. This one's like a 5 things.
Okay.
One is the fate of Parody Island. The conclusion of Attack on Titan manga in chapter 139.5, which is the updated version.
Yeah.
A glimpse into Parody Island's future. The panel spans several years, revealing the city's evolution, the rise of Parody military, and concluding with the island's transformation into a modern metropolis with skyscrapers, automobiles, and busy streets. Unlike the manga's quick glimpse, the anime showcases multiple phases of Parody's modernization that last for centuries before revealing the ultimate destruction. So that's the credit scene, where we get all of the years in the future. In the original, it's only just like one lifespan, basically, instead of us jumping generations.
Oh, I like that better then. Okay, I like that change.
He probably changed this portrayal to offer a prolonged period of peace to the original characters in the anime, because there's supposed to be conflict a lot sooner. Like, Armin, Mikasa, and the others are all supposed to still see more conflict before their lifetime ends.
Oh, really?
In the original.
So they weren't supposed to have like a full generations of not.
No, it wasn't
war.
Originally supposed to be generations. It was supposed to be until like towards the end of their lifetime. It became the next generation's problem.
Okay.
This change implies that people of Parody enjoyed much longer time of peace. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Eren and Mikasa's life. Eren created alternate realities and talked about his feelings and emotions with those he loved. That was a change. Right. He showed Mikasa what their future would look like if they ran away from all the conflict.
Right.
It slightly lengthens these scenes and focuses on how Mikasa and Eren feel about each other. So they're
glad they did
on their love life.
Good.
The manga features different but equally heartfelt moments as the characters journey to a town reminiscent of London, a watchtower similar to the famous Big Ten in the background, and they both share a similar message of feelings.
Interesting. Wow.
Armin and Eren's final dialogue. The two talk about the state of the world and decision they both made leading to the rumbling. In the manga, in the manga, he thanks Eren for the rumbling. He's saying that without his help, the world wouldn't have attained freedom. While his particular thank you confused fans, Kazumi Isayama's idea wasn't for him to approve of such actions. It was to fix this. The anime emphasizes that Armin didn't approve of these ideas.
Okay, so he took out the Armin saying thank you.
Yeah.
About it.
Rather than thanking Eren for the rumbling, Armin confesses his shared responsibility for the world's suffering. So he confesses his guilt rather than being like, thank you for dying and doing this terrible thing to save us. It's, I can't believe you did this terrible thing to fucking save us, and now we're a part of it.
Yeah, like the thing that we had to sacrifice.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yes, that is you, idiot. That is you in the mirror.
Whoa.
The setting of Armin and Eren's conversation. In the manga, they sit in a wasteland marked by Titan footprints. So it's just like barren land. No water, no nothing.
After rumbling.
But now, in the anime, there's it's flooded with blood. So originally, just it's just a bunch of footprints.
Oh, right. But in the anime, it's a bunch of blood with
water
teeth and
blood.
hair.
Yeah.
Like when they scoop stuff
I definitely
out.
like the blood better because it just goes on to show how much
It's symbolic
bloodshed
to
there's
show,
been.
like-
It shows how
they've.
it's on their hands.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
stained.
I was
Exactly.
gonna say it's literally Armin being like,
You gotta
the blood's
make
on
up
my
your
hand.
mind where you want to go, bro.
Gotta ask-
Bad, pick your poison.
So you think there's a possibility for Attack on Titan New Generations, a sequel? And Tish says they could, if they milk it. And I think that
Hey, we don't touch doors like that.
I think,
Hey, we don't do things like
and I've actually read something before where there are going to be other projects in the future. Don't know if they're going to be anything as far as another series or there's going to be any spin-offs, but
He was like, hell yeah.
one thing for sure is that
Want to run it?
it's clear that Isayama is afraid to go ahead and alter the timeline in any way.
I would be too.
I think that there's just
Like
been
there's
so
a beautiful
many
work of art that's been going for 13 years.
Yeah, and part of it too is because he
Ironically
understands
enough.
that, like, us fans, we're not dumb. We know the story. I mean, we have a podcast, but there were so many other, content creators that have gone on into like deep, like
Have, like,
discussions
done full
and
research.
investigation and stuff, and based off of, again, research of just finding out whatever answers, however they can go ahead and appease their kind of their questions or their thought process and stuff. Like, we are in very deep, and we crave for answers and crave for more. So it's like, yes, we all would love to go ahead and have some sort of spin-off series or a whole other season or whatever it would be, right? Prequel or whatever. But if Isayama slips and something happens and it kind of like messes with the timeline, everybody's going to go ahead and catch it. Everybody's going to go ahead and talk about it. And
yeah, literally.
Isayama is just trying to avoid all that. So, to my understanding, there would be other projects, but I think that it would just probably, like, just stuff like, I mean, we were able to go ahead and see an incredible concert,
Yeah.
I think that anything Attack on
Orchestral
Titan related
concert.
projects in the future is just going to be more immersive.
Just experience.
They mentioned also about like video games potentially, and I think that that's probably the best that we're going to get. In terms of a whole other story, a whole other manga or a whole other like anime series.
Yeah, I don't know about
think
that
that
one.
that would kind of be a stretch, but I mean,
Something canon? I don't know about that.
if it happens, then we're here for it. I mean, we would love that. I mean,
And if there
we
is
talked about it
canon,
before.
If anything, it'd be like a prequel or something. It'd be
Yeah,
something
we would
that
love to go ahead and learn more about the history of some of these past Titan users and stuff. But then you're getting into that tricky. You're getting into that kind of tricky realm of like those Attack Titans and the memories they have. You know?
that too. Overlapping memories.
Yeah. But I mean,
That's a lot to remember, Isayama.
we're all very
Jesus.
selfish, so
That's
we
what
all
I
would
do.
go ahead and love that.
Hey, come on.
So Omar goes, I don't think that the idea of the last scene is that the war continues endlessly. It's.
Thank you. No, just calm down.
I think that might be just.
Stay there.
It just kind of goes to show that it's like, yeah, we had peace for
down.
this. I'm glad he made it longer
Lay down.
than what it was, but it's just one of those things where it's like,
Lay down.
It's weird. It's obviously very symbolic for
war
like
is like inevitable.
almost like history, not history repeating itself. Or maybe it is
Yeah.
because we see how it ends, where we have
Like
that
humanity
character
moves in
and their
patterns.
dog getting ready to walk and approach a tree. That's kind of how this
Yeah.
story started with Ymir Ymir Fritz.
Is that humanity moves in patterns, lives in
Hey, here.
patterns,
Yeah.
kind of.
Coda.
So there is repetition. There is like reliving.
We also saw too, wasn't there like a sequence of like a war between like almost like extraterrestrials,
Yeah, it looked like a lot of
or maybe it was just high tech new aircraft.
High tech, stuff. I
Yeah.
didn't think it was actual extraterrestrials. Unless
What
it's
are you
wants
talking about in the end scene?
Yeah,
I think they're just like carpet bombers. Like I think it's just
Really?
military, like modern day
Yeah.
military.
It's just militia technology.
Yeah, like fighter jets and shit.
Yeah.
That's all I see it being. Unless they're like our modern times where they have like literal orbital laser strikes.
Yeah.
But
I agree with what Jacob's saying here too.
what are you saying?
He says AOT is really great and we all love it and we must respect Isayama. If he wants to do something, he will do it. If not, I'll always be grateful for what he has given us.
You know what? Amen
Yeah,
to that, man.
I agree.
100%.
Amen.
Very well said. And,
Very grateful to you,
I mean, look at it.
Lord Isayama.
So-
Thank you, man.
Isayama created Attack on Titan, right? And look at what has been created because of that. We have a whole ass podcast right here where we just get to
I
go
know.
ahead and hang
we
out
sit
with you
here
guys.
every week and we
know.
hang out and we talk about this anime.
Like, again, I'm just so blessed and so appreciative.
You get to hear about Attack on
that
Titan.
we're able to go ahead and just kind of like have this cool little community because of Attack on Titan. Like, it's pretty surreal, honestly. But very well said, Jacob. Yeah, Kata's asking. I think that it's kind of exactly that. The war is never going to stop because Eren is a slave for freedom. Yep, exactly. And not because he died, because I mean, he could never give to the world or his friends freedom because of humanity. I mean, I think he did. So that's ultimately, again, very well said. And that's ultimately what he was trying to accomplish, was freedom and peace for his friends and his home, which is why he tried to go ahead and eradicate the rest of the world. He was protecting that island, and he was trying to go ahead and remove any single threat, because he understood that if he removed who he thought was a threat, right, an immediate threat, there was going to be a new threat, right, down the line, or in the near future, or immediately after he takes out Marley, or whatever the case would be, right?
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where, like, yeah, he was a slave to freedom, and he did everything for his friends, for his family, for his home, and ultimately what we saw is that literally, I mean,
I know
his friends were able to go ahead and live out their life like what Eren wanted them to do. Right, he said as much last week when we talked about it, right? That he wants them all to go ahead and essentially live very fulfilling lives, long lives. And I think that they were able to do that. We see, just again through that time lapse, they go ahead and they venture over to that tree, to Eren's gravesite, and they grow old. They have families and stuff, and they're able to go ahead and live out their life now as just
They get to
humans,
actually live the
not
life.
as Eldians, not as they're able to
not
go ahead and
as
live out their life.
soldiers, not as military personnel.
As ambassadors.
They are,
I mean, it's
they are
something where,
they're veterans now.
But then again, we saw that even while their generation kind of perished, that, I mean, we saw the next generation had their, kind of motivations, their mindsets, their goals and stuff. And sometimes those lead to certain things. And then here we are where we're watching different kind of airstrikes, different, like bombs and stuff, nuclear weapons. And it's like, okay, well, obviously this generation now has their problems and stuff. And, but you can't go ahead and stop war. War is inevitable, I guess, unfortunately, but Eren kind of accomplished what he wanted to accomplish. Omar says, according to my memory, Isayama stated that he wanted to start a new job, which proves that Attack on Titan is completely over. I think that he's very proud of Attack on
the
Titan.
writer will always be in it.
Yeah.
He's very proud of it, and again, we selfishly we do want more, but I think that we're only going to get kind of like those little extensions of Attack on Titan, nothing
Just
new.
like the alternate universe stuff, because that's a lot easier just to be like, it's not in the same universe. That's a really easy cop out. That
a what if series would be amazing.
Yeah, what if series would be perfect.
We damn near have a full season in our own freaking library here if we actually go back and like listen
got
to
a
all our
full,
different
like,
what ifs.
12 episode season for you. Of all the
So, but I mean, again, he has every reason to go ahead and just not want to touch Attack on Titan because it's very well made. It's such a beautiful, anime and series.
I know. I understand not wanting to touch it because you're like, I don't want to ruin it.
I mean, think about it.
Good.
He's probably scared of it. He already got so
It's a
close
scary
to ruining-
thing.
He already rewrote the
this close
whole
to
ending.
losing his fans. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a scary thing for sure. I want to get back to Jacob's question that he asked early on, and he asked us, the three of us,
So he's just
if we were to have.
Hey, calm down, Coda.
That's what he wanted. He wanted friends.
Yeah.
If
I'm so lonely. I missed you so much. I missed you so much.
Coda, hey, gentle. You need to calm down, bro.
He was gone for like 20 minutes.
Coda's getting
missed you
all
so
anxious
much.
here, and he's
Hey,
he
down.
wants to play.
Fucking wrecking ball of a tail, bro.
I know.
Shit.
Wait till he gets bigger.
Well, I'm hoping he gets a little calmer in the next 6 months.
You want
or so.
another CBD, dude? I can knock you out right now.
No.
No, he's
I don't
okay.
think it would work anyways. This dude's like an unlimited battery.
My friend's back. Oh Lord.
So Jacob wants to know
Why do you keep sniffing
that
his
if we
mouth?
can choose
What are you guys making out for?
a
You gay?
superpower, what would we choose?
Oh shit! So I'm always gonna say super speed.
Super
I
speed is
am
cool.
always gonna
I'm
say.
a fan of the Flash.
I'm gonna always say time manipulation.
Time manipulation. Okay,
I can do that with my super speed.
Yeah, that's why I didn't say it. Because I either say super speed or time manipulation because they kind of go hand in hand.
I always
It's
felt
either
like
super speed or Spidey powers.
I love me a good nap. If I could pause time and nap for as long as I wanted,
Oh man.
heaven. It's actual heaven.
Or you could just take a nap, and it's just like you close. It's like a blink.
That's such a-
Every time you blink, you just get 8 hours of sleep.
friends in chat.
Teleportation is good too.
Please answer the question as well. What superpower would you guys
Teleportation
want?
is really good.
And superpowers do not compile. So we already have time manipulation. We already have speed.
You can't say Superman.
Ooh, Bobby says control over elements or shapeshifting.
Ooh,
All right,
that's
you
a
gotta
good
choose one.
one.
Which one do you want? Shapeshifting is cool.
Shapeshifting is convenient.
So do you want to be the Avatar or do you want to be Martian Manhunter?
Tish cheats. The power to have all powers.
That's called all for one, and that's considered a villainous.
Greedy ass.
Damn. I don't know why I was
don't have an
thinking
an-
like.
Teleportation. No gas money ever. No needing any gas. Just
The ability to tell if someone's telling the truth or not.
I know.
yeah,
like
that's
telepathy.
true. Read someone's mind.
but-
Always know what someone's thinking.
No, it's just if they're telling the truth. You only know if it's true or false.
Okay,
You don't know what
good.
The real
Because
answer
I would not
is.
want to be reading at people's minds. Hey, you're
Mimicry.
Quit making out.
That's such a.
I think your son is gay.
I don't know.
I think
that,
he is.
I think your son's got a crush on my
I
son.
think he's bi.
It's okay,
I have to think about that one. I don't know. What would you have, Jacob?
Tripped on him.
And Kata, if you,
Yeah, Kata, who?
what would you choose as a superpower?
Very yeah.
Bobby says huge fan of shapeshifting like Beast Boy. So I'm guessing Bobby would get
That'd be
shapeshifting.
tough.
And if you could shapeshift into people, imagine being like, you need to get up and get ready. I'm gonna shapeshift into my ready form. Boom. Didn't need to buy any makeup. Shapeshifted into it. Bad hair dye.
The pigment is part of my
Shapeshift into
skin.
it.
So it says, wait, each power should come with a weird hindrance.
Like a quirk.
Yeah, like a quirk. Jacob says, go back in time and relive memories of my family, especially with my grandma, not being around my grandma with Alzheimer's. Oh,
Oh, yeah. Reliving
That's
memories is a really.
that would be.
You thought about this
man.
one. That's a good one, man. Meanwhile,
That would
Tisha's
be
like,
so
I want all the powers.
That would be so beautiful, but also it'd be so painful too. You know?
I know. Reliving those memories.
That's like saying, "Oh, I want to be immortal." Like, okay, you just want to watch
You just
everybody
wanna
that you
watch
love
everyone
just die.
That's what I'm saying,
it's like
dude.
you could
Team
just keep
Jacob.
going to the same memory over and over and over again until the point where it's just you're so numb to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My superpower?
Tish says Titan.
No powers.
No powers at all.
That makes me more super.
My
than all of
superpower
you.
is I'm healthy all 365 days of the year.
You know what's
Yeah.
crazy is that like I always thought that like Overhaul had like a really cool power to
Hey,
be able to go ahead and kind of like just
deconstruct and reconstruct.
yeah reconstruct. I'm also trying to think of something that would be just like very useful for also like maybe my line of work and stuff, and
You just meld. You can just weld things
like
with your
I
fingers.
want just like like laser vision and just like exactly I'm just gonna go ahead and be
Yeah.
welding with my eyes.
That's perfect.
But heat spreads.
A welder.
The
with
power
laser
of
vision.
like that. So I don't know if you guys have seen
AJ gets
Superman
dry
yet.
eye.
He's like cement
What?
toss.
No, I haven't yet. I want to
I just
watch.
become Cyclops. I'm just like always wearing these freaking shades.
I know.
But like so
Guys.
I think his name is Metamorpho, does have this power of like being able to go ahead and use different elements and stuff, right? That would be pretty cool. I think that shit, what would be good for
Blue, are you okay? You feeling violated?
I don't know.
I'm still locking in super.
I've also thought about too, like
Yeah.
having all the answers. Right?
So wisdom.
I
So,
call being
like
a know-it-all.
So like it's one of those things where like, you know, you just happen to go ahead and know the answers to whatever it is a question that's being asked of you or whatever and stuff, you know, like
Your power is that you
but, like,
always
the
know the
hindrance
truth.
would be that I only know the answers based off of the question.
No critical thinking
know?
allowed.
Yeah, no critical thinking.
So it's like
You just always know when something's true or always know the answer to stuff.
You just don't know how you got to your answer.
so it's one of those things where I'm like, okay.
You can't explain it. You just know the answer is this. I couldn't tell you why, but the answer's that. You're the power of the answer.
But I also felt like if that was the case and people knew that somebody had all the answers, that like, you know, some sort of government or whatever would go ahead and try to fucking, you know, manipulate, use that or whatever the case would be, right?
Yeah.
He's never wrong.
Kata says, I always thought of this power, War Scream. It pushes every human near you to gain in rage mode, boosting every member near the user of the power having the same power as the best member from the team. Interesting. Okay, so
Wow.
essentially you're kind of like
You're
It's like a team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really cool. You know what's funny too is that like I thought about that too of like we've talked about it before in the podcast, being like a healer, you know? Being able to go ahead and heal.
Yeah.
Right? But that's another thing too. I thought that like that's so much power to have that I felt like, you know, again,
People would want to take advantage
People
of it.
would-
if you have
would for
something,
sure.
something really valuable.
shit, Tish, she already knew. She goes, AJ has all the answers, but his head grows with all the knowledge you've obtained.
Oh
Like
my
Sheen.
god. Yeah, like
Sheen or like fucking
With a huge head. Swollen
Vegapunk.
baby.
Vegapunk.
Swollen baby head.
Megamind.
Yeah. I think that honestly,
Quasar.
I would want to have the ability to go ahead and heal.
That's a good one.
Like what's like just
Body
is
boot
that or like heal what?
Recovery girl, you gotta get
just whatever it is, whatever ailments. You know, like I just have that ability to go ahead and heal ailments or whatever and stuff.
But
What about
is
like
your,
what about like lost
your-
limbs?
What's your fallback?
Yeah.
Is it while you're healing them, you feel their pain or what?
Like
There's a
Kuma?
cooldown.
There's a cooldown. Okay.
Yeah.
What's the cooldown?
You know, maybe
It's depending on how much healing you do.
Depending on how bad the injury is.
depends on the job. Yeah. The cooldown could be anywhere from 30 seconds to a
How
minute.
long is the
to-
cooldown from cancer?
If I'm talking limbs, right? So cooldown for cancer would
Cooldown
probably
for
be a
cancer
solid
is like
24 hours.
It's like a day. Yeah.
Maybe. Because I feel like it's depending on what
You gotta get up in those cells.
what stage of cancer we're talking here, right?
You're getting
It would be
specific.
like I'd have to go ahead and almost like just go through a full freaking like computer database or something, you know? Like I'd have to go ahead and like I'm like rewiring here, you know, or whatever
Yeah.
the case is,
Yeah.
you know?
You're going into individual cells and
Yeah.
trying to.
So I think that would be like a full like 24-hour cooldown, and that would really exhaust me for sure, right? And but the extent of my healing only goes so far. They need to be alive, you know.
No revival.
So I can't go ahead and revive.
Boys, hey!
So
I need you guys to be.
I would need to go ahead and
That's right, you
I
tell
think that
him,
I would have a
Lex.
You
cooldown.
guys to behave. Stop making out with
Omar says the worst ability is the Vegapunk, the Vegabank ability.
Vegabank.
No one wants to deal with you with a huge head.
Oh God.
I like how the autocorrect went to Vegabank, and I don't even know what a
Yeah.
Vegabank is.
I don't know.
Vegabonk.
But I know what you meant though, Vegapunk.
Quasar.
God, this is the power of wrath. Yeah. You're like the first Hulk where it's like you're in your Hulk form, but the angrier you get, the bigger you get, and the stronger
I
you get.
know.
You get bigger and bigger, like
Yeah.
queso.
Yeah.
And those, what was it? There's a video about him. It just keeps growing.
What's your
Sounds like
your
Big
hindrance?
Canyon.
I gotta eat as much energy as I
So
spend.
calorie intake, just like
Yeah.
the
just Flash.
DC Studios Flash.
Yeah.
What about you, Lex?
Let's see. Time
Time.
manipulation.
Yeah.
That or I leave a fire
Is it like
trail
click? Or are you
everywhere.
gonna get stuck in times?
No, I think it's like I still age.
Rage mode level 5.
I still age even while time is paused.
Okay.
Or when I fast forward, I still age and.
Calm down.
So you're gonna go ahead and pause
Let's see,
time, but you've been through time and you like have lived life. Next thing you know, it's like
I know.
it's
Like I'm
tomorrow.
20 days older than I should be.
It's tomorrow for us normal people, but then like you've aged like 5 years.
No, that's not what I was thinking.
No shit. Damn. Wait.
I was thinking like, you know, your body physically goes through time normally even when you're doing time manipulation and jet lag.
Interesting.
Jet lag kicks my ass. That's a big one.
I think jet lag makes sense too for like time travel because you would be traveling. So I think
really
that jet
am.
lag would be definitely.
So I think your body's internal clock. My
Yeah.
thing is my body's internal clock doesn't adjust to the time manipulation.
That's fair. That's
Yeah.
logical.
Tish goes to my potential ultra knowledge Vegapunk ability.
Yeah, what is
She's
it?
like, AJ, give me the lotto numbers stat.
I know.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with healing. Interesting. Jacob said, I'd take on all the suffering on myself. Wow, that is
Wow.
very admirable and very heroic
Kuma
of you, man. Very cool. There you go. So I know kind of what to expect when they finally freaking put out dubbed episodes. Still waiting.
Oh God.
We were forced on a break. Again, I was so bad. Not even just like an anime break, but a manga break too.
Oh, that's even
wait.
worse.
So I jumped the gun here. So to the
Unexpected.
suffering one, Jacob before that says, I don't know. I don't want a selfish power. I want to get rid of all diseases, pain, depression, etc. Sorry, taken. Bro, I'm healing people. Okay.
You guys are just like so locked in, twins.
Yeah. And like kind of a weird ability from a Jaegerist. I'm kidding.
Well, I could be like
I know.
Spider-Man.
Interesting.
I know, just be Spider-Man.
But like the only thing is I have to have an exoskeleton. That's my drawback.
I need
Like,
to.
yeah, like an
I'm just ugly. I'm just ugly. I just have an exoskeleton.
yeah.
My bones are on the outside of my body.
I think that
Okay.
I think that having a power comes with a great responsibility.
Wow,
Yeah.
dude. Did you come
Well
up with that
said.
on your own?
Well said, bro.
Wow. This is
think
what
I've
this
ever
is
heard
why you're the
something so
host and you
beautiful.
write the
Crazy
scripts,
though is
man.
that I already know people in this world. There would be a ratio of so many more villains than heroes.
Yes.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It's just one of
Yes.
those things where like if
It'd
like
probably
people
be,
had
like-
quirks, oh my
I
god,
think it'd be 80-20.
the League of Villains would be insane.
It wouldn't be a
Thanks,
league. It'd
Podcast
be the
Mom.
government villains.
I think that Jacob just called Tish Podcast Mom.
Oh Lord.
So that's a badge of honor. Unless you're calling me
I feel
Podcast
like
Mom,
Tish's
that's
podcast
I will
big
play.
sis.
Okay.
And if anything, since Ronnie's like admin, that's
She's our
Pod Mom.
she's our producer on set. Not on set. On set.
Very cool.
Thank you
So
for
the
that question.
hindrance
That's
is
so fun.
That the webs come out of your weird places, like your eyes and nose. Oh,
Oh
shit.
Lord.
See, I don't want you picking my powers.
Yeah.
I won't pick your
Hold on,
teams. You
what-
don't pick
so
my powers.
Wait. What's Tish's power?
To have it all.
So then,
She's
what
all
the?
for one.
Okay, so come up with your hindrance.
She
Yeah,
only gets to use her power once.
There you go.
Once a day.
Yeah.
You get one a day.
No. Once.
Oh,
Ever?
so
Each
you
power once.
so you better use that power wisely.
She gets to use the power
Each
once.
individual power
If she
once.
wants all of them, she can only use them one time.
Yeah.
It's like Ben 10. You can only, except like, you can only use an alien one time.
Yeah.
Tish goes, Jacob, did you just call me your mother? And Kata's like, we are like family in this podcast. Damn right.
I know.
We are
You're
family.
getting it, Kata.
Learn
Beautiful.
quick.
Shall we do a little bit of a recap?
Yeah, let's do it. We'll go ahead
yeah,
and we'll now get into
Yeah, I
what we
just
came here to
realized
do.
how that is 7:40.
Okay. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into recap, and we're gonna go ahead and talk about the episode. Again, it's a short one, so
Sorry
stick around
guys,
with
I
us.
still gotta beat AJ in ping pong. I got things to do. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I want to minimize Coda's
I was gonna say,
rumbling time.
I think it's just because we have a dog in here. I don't want to wait it out until he has a surprise pee or something.
True.
I just don't want him to break shit.
I know that too.
Again.
We're on a time limit.
One thing we talked about last week again is we have the military. Some military officers are kind of having discussions while again they're drinking wine. There's very much wine. Wine is the focus here. We
Yeah,
got
I memorized that label
wine,
now, guys.
Right. So wine is the focus of these episodes that we're talking about here, right? We see that Nile Doc is among other MPs that are having discussion, and they're talking about Historia. They're talking about how she essentially evaded being turned into a Titan by getting pregnant.
Yeah.
And one of these
Basically
MPs named
saved
Rogue
her.
felt like she was influenced to go ahead come to that conclusion, and that's where we went ahead and kind of speculated about the Eren influence and stuff like that. But
my boy.
it's a conversation.
Out right now.
We learned about the farmer story, and we still don't buy it.
Yeah.
we
Still do
still
not.
don't agree.
We got like a whole little love story backstory that Isayama specifically kept in, Mappa specifically kept in,
exactly.
and we were like, bullshit, that's not true.
Yeah, all in bullshit for sure. And then we.
I know who the
Lexy, like Lexy mentioned, right? Niccolo goes on to go and be a little sinister and saying that, hey, I recommend you bring out this wine,
recommend
right?
this
Because again, the MPs want more wine. They're just drinking and having a good time. And then we had the conversation between
Here you go. Just chill out, boys.
Eren's friends as they're working over on the freaking railroad tracks, and and obviously Jean's not very happy about it, but it's their way to go ahead and kind of just, as they say,
They just got to get out. Maybe
develop
Eren,
the island and develop those muscles.
Maybe Eren, he just tripped over my foot. Maybe Eren was saying, you know what would be kind of sweet if Eren was like, yeah, guys, let's do it all together, develop muscles and the city and da da da. My headcanon is that he did that because he was like, dang, I'm not gonna have many more moments with all of us together.
Yeah.
Let me try to get as many as we can.
We talked about last week about how the moment that Eren has with them as the sun is setting and stuff, right? And he essentially, well, not even the sun is setting, that was a different moment, but in this moment as he's talking about which one of his friends should inherit his Titan, he ultimately says none of them because, they all mean a lot to him. It was a beautiful moment, and we talked about how it's like
one of the
that
last
was probably
times
the
we're
last
seeing
moment
Eren.
before, Eren went on to go ahead and travel over to Marley
And then
and
he had to
stuff.
push him away and
Right.
drive them to kill him.
Yeah. And another important thing too is that they've tried to have negotiations with Hizuru. That would be Kiyomi Azumabito, and Hizuru is their land, and their negotiations negotiations are not going well.
No, you're not fitting through there, Nico.
And I think that
you're not small anymore,
I think that
big boy.
He wishes he was small still.
the negotiations are not obviously very honest.
Bro. Coda.
Zeke is speaking on behalf of the island. So and we
which
talked
is
about
like obviously the actual government of the island are like, we're not very happy with that.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
exactly. So and then again, we know that Hizuru is there for a certain kind of resource, and that is the Iceberg Stone. So
Yes.
Again, there's very selfish intent when it comes to these negotiations, but Eren and his group, they don't want to go ahead and do this mini rumbling. They don't want to go ahead and show the world what they're capable of. They want to try to go ahead and negotiate. They want to have them, see the faces and stuff, and that's why Hanji has this idea to go ahead and travel over to these nations so that they can see us, right?
Go back.
And we're
Go around.
that I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but they're going to go and travel, and they're going to see the world, and the world's going to kind of eventually see them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll see how that all plays out. But yeah, Eren doesn't plan on handing down the Titans over to his friends for reasons where he just wants them to live long lives. But now in this episode, we're going to go ahead and kind of go back to the present here, because what we just talked about took place 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So we're going to now talk about something that is happening now in the present, and we understand that now that Zeke he's in parody.
Yeah.
He's over at the Forest of Giant Trees with Levi and with the other scouts and stuff, and we're going to go ahead and kind of talk about that a little bit in this episode and stuff. But so now that Zeke is in town, everybody's kind of on edge here. We even saw that well, they're going to talk about it, but Pixis, he is making certain kind of actions and doing certain things to ensure that they're not kind of, caught off guard by certain things and stuff. They decided to go ahead and take the Titan Serum from Marley, and just in case. I mean, you can't trust. I mean, how can you trust Zeke after what he's done over to the island?
Yeah.
It's different when you have somebody negotiating for you and them being over in Marley. But now that Zeke is over in Parody, it's like, okay, let's get our best Titan Slayer to go ahead and babysit him.
Yeah.
And now we have to go ahead and take precautions here.
Take care of him I mean, it's very smart. I mean, Zeke caught up on it easily. He was like, nice forest. Really good for some ODM gear, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, wow, it's almost like you set yourself up to like have the advantage.
I know. That's crazy, man.
It'd be a shame if someone just...
Y'all brought that wine out here, right?
I know.
It'd be a shame if you guys fell into my trap, actually.
So we're going to go ahead and now focus on this episode. Again, this is season 4. This is episode 10. This is going to be part 4 of our episode breakdown discussion of A Sound Argument. I will be narrating this part.
Yeah, I won't be narrating with my phlegm, guys. Still a little phlegmy.
But yeah, we're going to go ahead and do this. And please stick around with us so that we can go ahead and talk about this together. Because again, we're going to go ahead and get into some moments here where it's obviously foreshadowing some very big events that take place in season 4. All right.
Okay.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the ending of episode 10, right?
Yep.
We're finishing it?
Yeah.
Wow, okay. Good. Because it ends in a really exciting cliffhanger.
Yep. All right. You ready, Zach?
Yes,
There we
sir.
go. We continue the episode as we can see Connie looking through a window, almost looking like he's keeping watch. It's late at night, and we notice that there's a conversation taking place discreetly. Jean says under his breath to a group,
So Pigs has detained the volunteers. Such a strong-arm tactic. It's hard to believe he'd go that far.
Armin, sitting across from him, appearing almost disappointed, responds, They had built good working relationships with a lot of us scouts, so our regiment wasn't notified in advance. Jean continues as we notice that Mikasa is also in on the conversation, and Connie continues to look out the window.
That said, I doubt Pigs has had much choice. Because until we understand Zeke's real intentions, his presence here puts us in a tough spot. I wonder what made Eren decide to go with his plan. Him and Zeke must have talked. But what was said? Well, no one knows except for them.
Connie, while continuing to look outside of the window, asks the group,
Hey, did that guy look like Eren when you all saw him? Because if you ask me, that wasn't Eren. And if whoever that was is capable of picking his half-brother over us, then...
Before Connie can finish his thoughts, Mikasa joins in on the conversation to ask.
If he is, then what?
Connie responds to Mikasa's question.
Then I say we'll need to be prepared to cut him down ourselves if necessary.
An upset Mikasa immediately cuts Connie off.
I won't let you.
Connie turns away from the window, startled to see Mikasa staring at him, almost daring him to try.
Are you taking their side too? Mikasa, come on.
Mikasa gasps and almost comes back to reality, realizing how upset she got at the idea.
I don't think it'll come to that. Eren cares about us more than anyone else. Everyone here should know that.
We can see Connie and John really questioning the validity of that.
Maybe that's why he became so combative towards anyone who isn't one of us. It's because his feelings are so strong.
Jean disagrees.
No, that isn't it. He's always seen your strength. But the Eren that we used to know would still try to keep you away from the front lines. But he used you in that battle. Sent Harmon to destroy that port. He called the rest of us important too. And he used us just the same.
Mikasa tries to come up with some sort of explanation.
But maybe that's just because he trusts us. I mean, if we hadn't helped him, his plan would have failed.
Connie responds,
Yeah.
still mourning.
My bad.
It's okay.
Yeah. And Sasha would be alive right now.
Jean and Mikasa both turn to face Connie.
Hey. What do you think Eren did when I told him that she had died? Do you think he cried? Or showed some regret, maybe?
Jean tries to calm Connie down,
Connie, stop.
but Connie won't forget.
The bastard laughed.
Mikasa and Armin both gasp.
I wonder what part of our friend's death that it was. That he found so damn amusing. Why don't you explain, Mikasa? Why did Eren start laughing? You know everything about him, right?
Mikasa looks at Jean, almost for some sort of reassurance that maybe this isn't true. But Jean's face can't deny it. Armin still has faith in Eren. We need to talk to him. Just Eren, Mikasa, and me. We'll give him a chance to explain his goal. Jean has his doubts.
Are you sure that'll help? Tell me, what if his goals are the same as Zeke's?
Armin thinks about it for a second. The volunteers gave us Titan serum, so we have a choice now. Mikasa tries to understand.
Wait, what are you saying?
Armin explains his thought process. We can choose to turn someone who we can trust into a Titan, and then have them inherit the founder from Eren. We now see Eren waiting patiently and very much focused in his prison cell. But meanwhile, in the forest of giant trees, the scouts have set up camp, and we can see the scouts excited as they each pour each other some wine. In this camp, we notice Captain Levi staring intensely at Zeke as Zeke stays focused, reading his book. We zoom in on Zeke as he appears to be very focused and very comfortable in this camp full of scouts. To be continued.
Such an intense ending too, the way that it ends, because we know how
it plays out.
Yeah.
Gosh, even just hearing that, we just need to get just Mikasa and Eren and I to talk.
Yeah, and we know how that's going to play out too.
I hear the Taco Bell sound.
Yeah.
And he knees him in the stomach.
But again, that just goes to show that, like, again, Armin still has hope. He still believes in Eren.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Mikasa and Armin are like, we know him. We grew up with him.
Yeah.
We love him. This isn't my Eren. We love King Julian.
Exactly. So
exactly.
They have grown up with this kid, and now this kid isn't a kid, and they have all experienced so much life together. And again, we've talked about so many different moments, and in those moments, they may seem like an entire season as we go in and we talk about them and like all these different episodes in chronological orders, we're breaking them down, but they happen in a matter of like hours, or they happen in like, a few days. So they've all kind of experienced so much together. Mm-hmm. So they've seen it. They've seen Eren. They see how he is. They've seen him endured. They have, like over.
They know how he
came
reacts
so much
to conflict and reacts to, because that's all they've really ever seen Eren with. Eren has only ever been around war and conflict, and they know how he reacts to things. So they're like, bro, what?
There's times,
why is he using us as liabilities?
Yeah. There's times where they've had to go ahead and give him a pep talk, or try to get him to go ahead and muster up the strength to carry out a plan, or whatever the case is, right? Mm-hmm. So they've had to go ahead and kind of be on the opposite end of this. But here, I mean, Eren is just kind of just like throwing his will around.
Bro, really
bro, what am I going to do with you, bro? What am I going to do with you?
You were ruining Blue's high, man. Sorry, guys. You've seen enough of Zach today, I think.
Yeah. You don't want to see me beat my dog right now.
You've seen enough of him.
Dude, what am I going to fucking do with you?
Hi, Koda.
I can't even get you faded and you're not calm.
Oh, Blue, your face is all messed up from Koda licking it.
As we gather ourselves real quick, guys.
Yeah. Sorry, y'all. Sorry.
Armin and Mikasa,
This one spilled too.
they trust in Eren still. The others have lost that trust. Jean, careful, Connie and Jean have seen that kind of twisted side of Eren. They essentially saw him go ahead and kind of laugh to himself, whether he was laughing at what was happening at Sasha's death, or he was just laughing internally to himself because of that, again, that validation of kind of what's going to carry out. It's one of those things where
Stay right here. You're in trouble now, mister.
we talked about Armin and Mikasa experiencing and all these different missions and stuff, and carrying out, just again, all those different things together as a group with Eren there.
Right.
Connie says this isn't the same Eren. He's seeing it, right? They see it. Jean sees it.
But Eren's seeing a lot of other things right now.
True.
Eren is way too lost in the sauce.
But they're not aware of that.
Yeah, they don't know that.
They don't know that.
Nico, that's enough, bud.
So
that's enough.
You're in trouble.
It's just one of those things where
Enough, Coda.
No.
So right at the start,
Mikasa defending him is so sad to see.
Yeah.
About her being like, yeah, but we're not going to do that, da-da-da. And it's like, I like that you included with our AJ's an excellent writer. He includes the important details. I like that you included also that it was like Mikasa kind of snapped out of it. She was like, oh, well,
yeah.
Because at first she was like, I won't let you kill him. Like she was like,
it's just instinctual for her to protect him.
Yeah, like it just.
It's in her Ackerman blood.
Right,
yeah.
Exactly. But when it was like, oh, but she realized. She snapped back and
she actually.
I don't think it'll come to that.
It looked like she challenged Connie.
Yeah.
So even Connie himself was like, wait, are you siding with them too? Mm-hmm. Like, or did you not see what happened and stuff, you know? And John,
But also, Connie's got to be extra bitter because he's like, I lost half of myself.
Yeah,
Like,
literally.
because we went to go after Eren.
and so part of that conversation too about Eren losing himself, John speculates, and John is right here when he speculates that him and Zeke must have talked. So there was a conversation had.
Yeah, Jean's
right?
speculation is very correct here.
He says, obviously, those conversations are to themselves. We don't know how they carried out. Only Eren and Zeke know. But
Yeah, we don't know why Eren is suddenly so gung ho about Zeke's cause, but
Yeah.
he is.
and John says, until we understand Zeke's real intentions, right? He goes, I really wonder what made Eren decide to go with Zeke's plan. So again, there was a conversation had. Yeah, that did happen. You know, we're gonna go and talk about that eventually.
Sealed with a good toss of a baseball.
Exactly.
And then they'd plan on talking some more. We'll see that later in the season.
That very well could go ahead and be another just deciding moment where Eren has kind of changed his focus.
You're in trouble. You were not given freedom.
Eren had decided to go ahead and kind of abandon his friends, so to speak. Excuse me.
Leave you to court.
And so the fact that Connie says, hey, did that guy look like Eren to you? You know, it's kind of like
he was
crazy.
like, was that
Yeah.
Eren?
He's like, that didn't look like Eren to me. He goes, because if you ask me, that wasn't him. And whoever that was, like, if he's capable of just siding with his brother over us, then, like, you know, again, now they're getting these realizations as well. They're, you know, it's got to be hard for them to go ahead and accept, like, again, like, we thought we knew this person.
Yeah.
And,
I grew up with this person in the regiment.
yeah.
I mean, I've known this person damn near half my life now and couldn't even recognize him.
Yeah.
It's like when he sees, I'm just thinking about it because I recently just watched Captain America Winter Soldier for the first time. And I was like, Connie's
Such a good movie,
envisioning
too.
like when he saw Bucky, but it's not Bucky, but that's what Connie's going through right now with
Yeah.
Eren. It's
Exactly.
like, it looks like Eren, but he's not acting like him.
Winter Soldier is one of my favorite Marvel movies, by the way.
I watched that one because we watched Thunderbolts, and I was like,
You were
Dad.
confused?
Yeah, the next day, I think it was, Sunday. And I was like, Dad, I don't really know where the Avengers are right now. I don't really know anything about Bucky. Like, is there one movie I can watch that'll help? And Dad, of course, was like, we're watching Winter Soldier.
Yeah,
That's
it's
a good one. It's got his favorite fight scene, the elevator scene.
Yeah.
Yeah,
His
that one's
favorite
good,
one.
too.
And
Classic
everything.
scene.
And I hadn't seen it. I've never seen any of the Captain America. So I was
Interesting.
like, okay,
No,
watch.
stay up here. You're not
Yeah,
allowed to go
Trying to get more up
Winter
to
Soldier
date,
is one of the
'cause
better.
I really want to watch
earlier
Fantastic
phase-
Four.
I think it was. I don't know if it's phase one. Or,
You're in timeout.
I think I don't know, but yeah, it was one of the better
It
ones.
seemed, early on. This is before. This is early on when Black Widow was just there for eye candy. She's like wearing heels and like tight leather, like while doing all these flips and stuff. And I'm like, I'm so glad they changed it now to where they actually wear like
Clothes.
actual clothes and sneakers and stuff.
Yeah.
Like going from watching Thunderbolts to then watching Winter Soldier, I was like, whoa, there's a lot of more sexualization in this one. I was like, okay.
Have
like,
you seen the summer Marvel Rival skins? Loki
I gotta get
Thor.
Loki's.
Oh, I knew it. I knew it.
I gotta get Loki's. Speaking of, Luca just texted me. He was like, hey, I'm watching on my laptop, but I'm playing Marvel Rivals with Jay right now.
Hell yeah.
I was like, okay, babe. I know you love why it's third person.
so disappointed in you, young man. Don't. No.
All right.
Disappointed.
Where was I? Let's get back to.
But yeah, Connie was saying like, that's not my Bucky.
That's not my Yeager.
That's my, like, you know what he did when, and then obviously this is the big discussion of like, you know what he did when I told him that Sasha died? Like, he laughed. What do you think was so funny about Sasha dying? Where he laughed?
When you see the emotion that he's expressing, I mean, obviously, he's like we described here, he's still mourning.
I don't blame him for his
talked about
reaction
that,
at all.
He gets really upset.
I don't blame him at all for his reaction. I would feel the same way. I'd be like, dude, my twin, my Taekwondo duo is dead because he used us
Yeah.
knowing that we were going to save him.
He used
knew
our
that-
emotion to put us at risk.
Yeah. he knew that we're always going to save him and we are skilled enough to do it, but Sasha still ended up dying. And obviously, I mean, rightfully so, Connie is so mad at Eren for it.
Yeah. But
What's
also,
funny is I saw that tag and I was like, the wine label, the one with the red circle. I was like, it looks just like the wine label.
remember when we tried to get the wine?
Yeah, I tried to get the
Yeah,
wine,
we
but they
tried to
don't
get
ship it overseas.
No,
They wouldn't.
It was exclusive only for like over in Japan.
I couldn't find it.
They
in
were trying to
Japan
keep
either.
the rumbling to a very set spot. You know,
They're
they
trying
can't
to keep
have
it to their island.
Yeah, they can't have it go global. It's got to stay on the island.
Exactly.
They're still working on it.
So
They're talking to Lady Azumabito a little bit more.
Jake.
I'm trying to remember. You mentioned something that I kind of wanted to go ahead and touch on, but kind of lost track a little bit with the wine and stuff. But I think that Connie was expressing obviously these emotions because, and he's essentially telling
Deep in
Mikasa and Armin because they weren't there. They immediately ran over to Sasha's body.
Yeah.
you know they were there.
sobbing over her body.
Exactly. So they didn't
Yeah,
see
they
Eren's
didn't see Eren's
how
reaction.
he reacted to it. Right. They didn't hear Eren go out and ask about the.
They
Final
were there
words and
during
stuff,
her
you know?
final moment.
John was there. He was in
Yeah.
that room. So that's why even when Mikasa goes out and turns to John and kind of look, maybe even try to get some sort of reassurance from him that
Yeah,
maybe
be like,
Connie's
"Are you gonna
lying or
defend me?"
over exaggerating or whatever the case is. Like, no, he wasn't. Because John kind of just like looked at Mikasa and he kind of like looked back down.
He was like, I got
Like,
nothing for you,
There's
sister.
nothing I can say to go ahead and kind of just, change that point
Yeah,
of view. Because
sorry.
Like, I'm
Connie's right.
just as pissed as Connie. I'm
I'm not going to
saying it.
argue
Yeah.
for your case, but I'm also not going to argue against you. I'm just going to say, like, this is what I think.
Yeah.
Not going to argue against you, but
Exactly.
I'm not sharing that same sentiment.
Knocking your shit over.
Because I agree. You could totally see where Connie is coming from. And of course, we know that Mikasa is acting on her Mikasa brain, aka her Ymir brain,
Yeah.
right now.
It's that Ymir attachment to freaking King Fritz, just like how here, Mikasa is going to defend Eren
She's defending
no matter
Eren to the very end.
what. And
Die on that hill.
I know, she will.
so again, Mikasa, she thinks that she's giving Eren every bit of, I guess, the benefit of the doubt. I mean, she says, I don't think it'll come to that. I mean, Eren cares about us more than anyone else. Everyone should see that. And she goes, maybe that's why he's become so combative towards us, to anyone who isn't us, because his feelings are so strong. Now, that's a statement there that's true,
Yeah.
because Eren is going through all these measures, going through this rumbling to protect all of them, and he is pushing them away so that they can ultimately, I guess, not be, guilty by association, and also so that they can be the ones that go ahead and try to stop him from doing it.
Yeah.
But either way,
This guy's making us look like actual devils.
yeah, but he wanted them to make them look like heroes and stuff, so that they can go ahead and be praised for, defeating the
The monster.
the monster. Exactly.
Yeah.
So Mikasa, she is pretty accurate over on that, but it's like the point's lost because, we're not there yet. you know? It's one of those things where it's like it's hard to go ahead and kind of be okay with that conclusion because this is still the beginning of what Eren's trying to go ahead and accomplish. And so, but she does see that, that he is doing this to protect them. But whatever this is in freaking full, kind of parentheses, this is like invading a nation, like murdering so many innocent people, murdering military brass, and acquiring a whole other Titan, like protecting them from this is like, okay, it's not just about, dealing with enemies that infiltrate the island. No, now it's like Eren's going to go to you. Eren's going to make sure that you don't even get close to my home. So it's
He's
like
gonna bring the boom.
yeah. So it's crazy to go ahead and think that like you can't go ahead and defend Eren's actions, but here Mikasa's still trying to, right? But even as early on as this, like they just got back from Marley, right? They went ahead and they freaking tore Liberia up, and Mikasa's here like, well, I think he's doing that because he just, is trying to protect us and take out whoever isn't us, and his just feelings are so strong for us. It's like, but does that mean it's okay? Like, no, it doesn't mean that's okay. Like he's still in the wrong.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
100%.
We're just saying, like, Connie, maybe we shouldn't go and, like, kill him.
yeah. But also too, like even John mentioned, I'm like, well, he's he's using us.
Yeah.
He's like,
dude, he always uses
He's
us.
used
Like,
you
he
as
had
a
you on the
weapon.
front line.
He's never done them before, right? He's going out there and he's
This
using
is where
us.
Jean's flirting starts. This is his big plan. He's like, see, I'm going to pit her against Eren now, and then
you
we'll
go.
be
Look at
married
the
with
big
kids.
brain.
Now that I
on
actually
John.
have a valid argument against
know.
Eren, now
Eren's using you. He's using you. Grow your hair out.
He literally grow your hair out. He
Yeah.
literally threw you to the wolves
Yeah, that's true, though.
just because he wanted to prove a point. To
It's
the
super
enemy.
true, though. What he's saying is true.
Yeah, he says
is.
that the
John's using
Eren
that
we
big horse brain of
know
his.
would keep you away from the front lines, but he used you in that battle. So he sent Armin to destroy the port, and he called the rest of us important too, so that we can be used as the same. So I mean, maybe he is spitting some game there. I don't know.
I know.
Trying to.
But again, Mikas is trying to go ahead and just argue for Eren's case. I mean, he's like trying to like run as his like legal team right now, or like his lawyer or something, right? He's just like, he just trusts us. Maybe he just, I don't know. If we hadn't helped him, maybe his plan would have failed. Like, despite that being true, Eren knew that they were gonna help. You know?
Yeah.
So like, it's one of those things. And then Connie hits that dagger right there. He says, "Yeah, Sasha would still be alive." You know.
True.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Retweet.
Facts.
And that you could tell that statement got Jean and Mika's attention.
Yeah, they were
Yep.
like, oh.
As they both literally, they turned over and like
Because
now
they
they're
love Sasha. I mean, probably they weren't as close as her, Sasha and Connie, but those are OGs. That's an OG.
yeah.
That light's gonna fall on you, dude, and I'm gonna laugh.
Hey, lay down. You're in fucking trouble.
He doesn't understand how weight dispersion works.
No, he doesn't.
You got to teach your dog physics.
Can't even teach him to not knock shit over.
He's like a cat. He's learned that from Kenai. You want out? Okay, bye. Thanks for being.
No, you lay back down. Now.
Not
hey.
you. You get down. Look at that
Down.
dumb little face.
Hey, down. Now.
There you go. Good boy.
Yeah, but then Connie goes on to get and let
Eren.
them know about what it is that Eren did and how he reacted upon hearing the news. And Jean even tries to go ahead and kind of like stop Connie from continuing, but it didn't matter.
Yeah.
Connie was
Connie
feeling
needed to get this out, I
Yeah, exactly. He was very emotional. He needed to get this stuff off his chest, and he needed to go and express like
He basically just lost his sister.
yeah, and
Yeah.
and he even tells Mikasa and Armin like what part of our friend's death
Eddie.
was so amusing.
Hi, Eddie.
What's up, Eddie?
Always late for you, man.
He goes, why did he start laughing? He goes, you know everything about him, right? And again, Connie right here, he's just this is something that he just has to kind of get off his chest. I know he's being combative at this time, but like, can you blame him?
No.
You
You
can't blame him
cannot.
at all for this. And
Because this is, from
Not
what we've
only has
seen,
this
is
dude
the
already
first
lost his
time.
mom.
Yeah, I was going
and
to
his
say,
whole
Connie's
family.
been through a lot. And I mean, we don't know for sure, but this looks like this is their first time actually talking about what has happened, not just being like I'm sorry for your loss. That they probably had the formality, but this is the first time
Yeah.
that they're actually like he's going through his stages of grief right now. He's angry. He's like, well, this wouldn't have happened if we didn't have to go save Eren's crazy ass, which I agree, Connie. I can't.
If he
I
didn't put
cannot
us in
argue.
that position in the first place.
Yeah, I'm sorry you were put in that position.
that is a good point though about how that now they're actually like feeling it. They're
They have the
actually
downtime
expressing it and
to-
stuff.
to
Because
process it together.
before things happened so quickly that we did see early, like I think this episode started with Sasha and the others their their grave sites and Niccolo kind of mourning as
with
well
Niccolo
and
being
stuff
there,
and all that.
him getting beat up just for being there.
But I mean those things must have happened so quickly that you almost like don't have time to go ahead and really kind of think about it and mourn but
I know.
here they are they
Sucks.
are.
And I'd be, I don't, again, very valid for Connie to be so frustrated and angry about it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then Armin says, we just need to talk to him. Oh, Armin.
Armin's answer is always, we can talk it out.
Yeah.
We can talk about it. Sometimes people aren't talking, Armin.
In Armin's defense, though, I mean, those other times he's talking about, like, talking to, like, strangers, essentially,
Yeah.
right? Here, He's talking about we just need to go ahead and talk.
I need to talk to my
somebody
best
that
friend.
I grew up with.
I know.
You know?
Just me, Mikasa, and his kneecap
Exactly. Exactly.
and his fists.
And Jean asked a very interesting question. He asked Armin, what if his goals are the same as Zeke's?
Yeah, what if he's just like, I really agree with this sentiment.
Yeah. And so to my surprise, right, I didn't think Armin was going to go ahead and respond with this. He says, well, we have the Titan serum.
Ooh, yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That arm. I mean, he could also be like, I'm just gonna say this because it's most logical, but I don't want to do it. But if it came to it, like he's just kind of like separating emotion from logic right now,
Yeah.
and just being like purely logical.
Exactly.
We have serum, but I know that if it actually push came to shove, you know that Armin be like, wow, this is so freaking impossible for me to do.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like saying that, like, you know, if it came to it, you know, we have the serum and, you know, we have a choice now. Right? Mikasa's not a fan of it.
Of course.
And Armin says we can choose to turn someone that we trust into a Titan and then take the founder from Eren.
yes, yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with you, Lex. This is just an option that they have.
I think
at
he's
their
just throwing it
disposal.
out there.
I don't think that is something that Armin would ever do.
Yeah. It's just, I think Armin's the type of guy to be like, let's explore all options.
Yeah.
Good or
Yeah,
bad. We
yeah.
need to explore them all.
Exactly.
That's definitely Armin to a T.
Yeah.
No.
And then we see Eren just waiting,
care. You're
waiting for his moment to go ahead and break free from that cell.
I know. Because he's like, you can't hold me in here. I can't be tamed.
I
Is
know.
basically what he said, Hanji.
And then the
I
episode
can't
ends
be
with
tamed.
the episode ends with the forest of giant trees. The scouts are having a good old time while they're drinking their wine,
I know.
Yeah.
and they
They're
got
having
lot
a
of it over
little like log cabin vacation over
I
there.
know.
I'm like, guys, remember the plot?
there. Exactly.
Know why you're here. We don't have much soldiers left, and we're gonna have a lot less after this scene.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then Zeke
Seriously.
is just there reading his book, looking very, very comfortable. Mm-hmm. It's kind of crazy.
He's like, yes, he's drinking the wine, that little bastard. Until he finds out, oh,
Yeah.
he didn't transform. I'm sure I'll get more clarity because, again, I don't remember. I think I've only really I've seen it all in sub once and seen it all in dub once, but that doesn't mean my memory's also horrible. I'm really, that's another thing is rewatching this. I'm relearning more things about Attack on Titan and more about like, oh, I didn't know that foreshadowing moment was there. I didn't know that foreshadowing moment was there. Like, it's pretty cool rewatching it and being like, wow, I'm glad I have bad memory. I get to
Yeah.
relive some of this.
Interesting here. I'm just looking at chat here, and Jacob says, I'd punch Connie in his face and say Eren wasn't laughing at her dummy.
Yeah, saw that.
And
Come on
she says,
now.
we can only say that because we see it from a third-person perspective. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I don't know who Jay is. What's up, Jay? Jay said they made Black Widow
Jay.
wear them slutty ass goon fits for the freaked out Marvel fans.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They do.
Goon Fits is crazy.
Not the goon fits. I know, seriously. She goes, this is the lingo of the youth.
Eren, yeah, then that's to learn that was his downfall. Yeah.
Right, says the water bottle is cute. What water bottle Ronnie's referring to?
Oh my God! I just realized the person who was like, they made Black Widows wear them slutty goon fits.
Uh-huh.
That's Jeremiah. Hi, Jay.
Oh shit! What's up, Jeremiah?
You're
What's
playing
up?
Marvel Rivals with Luca right now, right? I hope you guys are doing good.
There you go.
Wait
That
for
dub.
me. Wait for me.
That dub.
I'll be there in a little bit, guys. Wait for me.
Aaron to me thought he had nothing else to learn. That was his downfall. Honestly, yeah. Aaron thought he had it all figured out.
Yeah, I agree.
What?
Kata's like, Jean kind of likes Mikasa.
Are you gonna behave?
Oh yeah, that's definitely an understatement.
Yeah,
right there.
John really does like Mikasa. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. That's why he's like, Aaron did a bad. Look,
I know.
he's not good for you.
If I
I'm
were
good for you.
I would not even forgive him. I would move on with your life
No.
because he's obviously a lost cause.
No. Jean would be if I were Aaron, see, I would never treat you like that.
Yeah.
See, I would have you tucked in, toes oiled up, bubble bath ready.
I know.
That's the way you treat
Kata's
it,
like-
like Mikasa.
Kata's like, in reference to Armin, we could talk it out and then just nukes everyone.
I know. We can
Yeah.
talk it out. His literal power
Yeah.
is nuke.
And he says, true. Actually, I do like that we get character growth for the main cast here. I mean, yeah. I mean, they're trying.
Move.
And then
There you
Omar
go.
says, how can I tell you that I don't like his character? I mean, Armin. I mean, you don't have to like Armin.
You don't have to like
You
him,
don't have to like him. That's
but it's
fine.
wrong if you don't.
True. Retweet.
Yeah.
Toes oiled up is crazy. That's what I thought of, man. That's what was going on in my brain.
Oh shit. Well, yeah.
Do you need to go?
Craziness.
I hear Toby running.
Eren is lost, man. Eren is no longer
It's okay.
on the team of the Levi squad, unfortunately. It's kind of crazy. But when you go ahead and you see how it plays out, I guess it kind of makes sense over in the end. But I mean, still, talk about just absolute overkill. Wow.
Overkill.
100%.
Yeah.
But that's what we got for you guys over in this episode.
Thank you for all who joined.
I really appreciate
Really
you guys
good
so
turnout.
much.
Thank you guys. It's a random Wednesday, 6 p.m. Some of you guys are like borderline midnight.
Looks like Wednesday's the days, man.
I know. Thank you guys
Omar
for
mentioned
joining.
something too about how something along the lines of like this podcast about how essentially the way we don't have that kind of like following and that engagement and stuff, I think honestly it starts from you guys just kind of just continuing to show up and help us grow this thing,
Yeah, I don't think we've
Spread the
ever
word and
had
stuff,
Omar before. Hi, Omar.
Yeah,
I don't know
Omar's
if I
been here
remember you
before.
Omar's been here.
Omar's been here before.
Oh, sorry, I don't remember you, man.
Omar's here. Omar might have been joining us over in streams where you were over in.
Where I was.
I think you were gone. Yeah.
Oh, well, hello,
I
Omar.
think you were still
I'm no longer in the Philippines.
Yeah. Jake was I'm with Eren, and then Kata's like, I think Aaron is pretty sane, don't you guys?
He hears the dogs out there running around. That's why.
Don't make me leash you.
He's
back
starting
up.
to get a little
I'll
restless.
Put you back on this leash.
Yeah.
Someone's getting restless.
But
You're still in trouble, mister.
I really do appreciate you guys so much, and
Watch your step.
this has been
man.
fun. It's been fun to go ahead and kind of just just talk about all the different topics and cover just different questions and stuff over in the stream. Hope you guys appreciated the episode. We're gonna get to a close now, but yeah, Wednesdays we'll be streaming, and we'll be doing 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and that is 5 a.m. for Kata.
Yeah, 5 a.m. for Kata.
Damn.
Sorry.
So,
Get your morning coffee.
Yeah.
Get ready to watch the
There you
sunrise
go.
and listen to us yap.
exactly. So for me, it's 6 a.m. Damn. Yep.
I wish
Okay.
you guys could.
Hopefully you get
I
to
wish
go
I
ahead
could
and
see
be there,
you
set
guys,
your
but I
alarm.
can't.
9 a.m. for Luca at 6 p.m.
There you go. So again, just thank you guys so much. Very important. If you guys are looking to go ahead and support Lexy in any way, go to LinkTree. Also over in the bio, over in this current stream, this episode, you can go to the bio and then it'll show you, it says LexyLine. If you want to go ahead and get a personalized bracelet from Lex and support Lex, she made her Etsy store over at LexyLine.
I typed in a little description in the show notes if you want to copy and paste that from now on, just so it's easier.
Yeah. So go ahead and show your support to Lex. If you guys are looking to go ahead and get like any kind of jewelry or whatever, bracelets and stuff, made by Lexy. I myself, I'm going to go ahead and talk to Lexy after this stream to go ahead.
AJ's about to put in his custom order.
Yeah, and that's
Which
one thing too.
feel free to be like, I want that bead, this.
Yeah.
I've had actually orders I've had to make.
Mm-hmm.
I have 2 orders in the making. I have one that I've already sold and shipped out yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
But also, first of all, if you've ordered, thank you so much. That is insane and crazy to me. Thank you for being the start of my small business and supporting me. I really appreciate it. That's crazy. But you sounded like R2D2. That was crazy.
Sorry, I can't hear you. I don't speak bitch.
But
I'm so mad at him.
But yeah, I've had, obviously my close friends just sending me photos or DMing me photos and being like, this is what I want for a bag charm. Can you make it? And I'll be like, okay, we'll see what I can do. And then I'll post a listing up. So if you guys have anything specific you want or anything that you want to see, inspiration photos is very helpful. Just send me whatever. And I would love to try to make those. I'm always up for a challenge too. And I'm not doing it for the money necessarily. It's nice to be able to make an income from it. But I really enjoy just making the stuff, honestly. I've been going to work making all kinds of, I had 4 orders and I think I already made them all because I was so excited this week. I woke up at 8 a.m. this morning just to start working. And by working, I mean just making wire and wire weaving. And I'm a metal bender, guys. I'd be taping my fingers up and everything. I got the blisters to prove it. So thank you guys for ordering. I'm just going to read basically what I had typed out. It's in our link tree. We have the link to LexyLine, my Etsy. It should be towards the top. It's handmade to order jewelry that uses upcycled and sustainable supplies to craft jewelry specifically for your preferences. So I go thrifting. Mostly, I try to see what I can get from the thrift stores. If not, I'll have to go to Michael's, obviously, if you guys want your specific things, which is fine. It's mostly upcycled. I appreciate your guys' cooperation with things not being an exact one-to-one replica as we help reduce the waste on the planet, of course. But yeah, like I said, feel free to DM me if you have anything specific you want. It's at Leximundos on Instagram. And thank you for supporting my small business. That's pretty much it. Appreciate it. Love all of you. Thank you. I love being a wire metal bender.
Yeah, all good stuff. Again, very excited that Lexy has that available for us. Something that Jacob mentioned is a code Lexy Etsy. Mm-hmm. That's right. That store is again LexyLine.
Etsy.
Check out LexyLine.
I know. Check it out. Etsy. Thank you.
Guys, I've been watching this podcast from 4 a.m. to 6 a.m., but loved it. See you guys. Love you too, Kata.
Wow. Thank you.
Appreciate you again.
Tish also said something like, "Oh, we're ending early. I get to actually fall asleep."
Exactly. Tish, we're ending it early just for you, so you can go ahead and get some rest.
We
there you go.
just wanted to tuck you guys in for bed
exactly.
or start your day in the morning.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's it.
But I appreciate you, Tish, so much.
Good rest of the whatever time you got.
Jeremiah says, good shit. That's right.
Thanks.
Appreciate you, Jeremiah. Omar says, hope you all have a good day, and it was a good broadcast. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate that, Omar. Thank you so much. And Omar says, I hope your audience grows as quickly as possible. That'd be great. But again, the way that we're able to go ahead and do this and have just good quality conversation with you guys without, you guys getting lost over and potentially,
it's about the friends you make along the way, man.
I appreciate I appreciate us being able to go ahead and actually see your guys' chats and stuff, so that's one thing too. It's cool. It makes this, it's real, that's just what it is, it's real. We're able to go ahead and talk with you guys.
Thank you,
right?
Abby.
But again, if it grows, awesome.
I was reading chat.
But either way, I just appreciate you guys just being a part of this, and I hope that you guys continue to go ahead and follow us over on this journey.
You
guys are so sweet to us.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys make me feel so
Jacob
warm and
says,
cozy. Look at everyone saying goodnight. Oh, you guys are so sweet. I love our little community. You guys are so cute.
Eddie, I hope they release you from jail soon. I hope so too.
I want chat to see me.
Oh, yeah.
Zach, Jacob says, Zach is gone, so code Zach.
I'm right here.
Code Zach.
You guys hear that?
Yeah.
Coda.
Please have a good night, man.
Sorry, I freaked him out. Say you're sorry. No, don't
He went to bite it.
He's like,
That's him trying to say he's sorry for breaking the cord. I'll be back next week.
All right, he'll be back. Zach's gonna have to buy a new cord.
I'm gonna buy like 5 of them.
I'm about to go ahead and send you that.
Yeah,
I know.
just
Just because we're gonna need it. Technical difficulties. We didn't realize Coda doesn't have any awareness of his body at all.
Dude, he's not even 6 months yet.
Oh yeah, so he's still stumbling around like a toddler.
In 7 days.
He's still a toddler.
And he's 50 fucking pounds.
Yep.
More than 50.
What is Tish saying to you?
Fuck you.
Or the pickle haunts us.
Pickles are good.
We almost went a whole podcast without bringing up pickles. That's crazy.
Almost.
Tish almost forgot.
This is why you're short.
I got nothing else for you other than I want to say again, no matter where you are over in the world, again, you are loved, you are appreciated, you're not alone.
Yes.
All right, guys, wherever it is we're going on in life, just keep moving forward. That's what it is. Love you guys. Love, hate. Spread love and positivity. And I'll see you guys here next week.
I know.
AJ signing out. Thank you guys again.
Much love to everyone. Thank you all for all who ordered. Feel free to take a look at my Etsy. It's in our LinkTree. And like I just said, spread love, positivity, smile at someone. And don't forget to straighten up your posture. All right. Love you guys. See you next week. Bye.
Hold up. I'm trying to see which one I want to do.
I feel like that was targeted at me as I'm just slunched over.
I know. I was looking at all of us and I was like, guys, your posture.
I'm like...
I know.
I don't like this one. I'm gonna do this one instead. Hold up. Proverbs 2:6. For the Lord gives wisdom, from his mouth comes knowledge and understanding. Come here. Love you guys. Peace, love, positivity. Everyone say bye to my stupid ass dog who breaks cords. Good night, everyone.
Love you guys. You guys be safe.